I doing? Oh, boop. There we go. Okay, now.
There we are.
Now we have a moon buddy.
Hey.
Okay.
It's me. I'm here.
Live from the caster desk.
Yes. We have one set up on the moon. It's crazy and really dusty, but we're making it work.
What's the weather like up there?
You know. Well, I mean, you don't really. It's all right. It's all right. It's pretty chill. I go on vacations a lot for obvious reasons. But no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
We love that. We love that. Hi, Dyer. Hi, GoatCon. So welcome in, everybody. Just, me and Kyle, we're just hanging out. So we're just kind of casually chilling today. But this is Crunchy Customs. We do this every Wednesday. For those of you who are new here, we do this every Wednesday, except for last Wednesday and next Wednesday, because I'm doing touch grass things.
Get
please,
fucked, Gara.
that too. So we do this every Wednesday, and Steel Agent Kyle is our resident caster for this series, and every week we bring in a guest caster. And this week we are thrilled, honored, overjoyed, humbled, and besides ourselves, shooketh to the core to have the Moon Bunny themselves, Guya, with us today on their casting arc. We love this for them. Thank you so much for being here, Guya.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be here. The post, the post. I know what you're like, Crunchess. I know you enjoy reactions. Okay.
Me?
Yes, you. This is you. This is your doing. Okay. I know what you're like by now. I looked at my phone. I saw you've been mentioned. I opened my phone and audibly gasped, so loud. No, yeah, it's truly an honor. I'm very, very excited to grow with y'all. Yeah, let's get this. I'm excited to cast.
You think she likes reactions? Wait until she edges you for something.
Wait, hey, yo?
Okay,
Yes,
listen,
Daddy.
that's a brat thing. Okay, that's a brat thing. We love our responses, but we love edging the response out just because it like intensifies the response. You guys, right? You understand? You've been edged before, right? Like it just intensifies.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just a normal thing that happens. But what's a little edgy between friends? Am I right?
And he's gone. We haven't even started yet.
Starting early. We're starting early, aren't
The
we?
music's louder than Guya? Oh no. All right, let me first we're gonna kill the music. Guya, any shot your mic gets a little louder, because I got you at 200 in the Discord.
Give me 1 second.
Deep throated.
What?
Listen, maybe the next casting one, all right? I need to try and it's first impressions. And
Somebody
stuff.
get Momo. Somebody get Momo. I have questions. What the bunny do?
Wait, I need to change the expression real quick. Is it this one or do I need this one?
That one.
Yeah, I think it's this one. I think I'm a bit nervous actually.
I feel like I need to apologize to everybody in advance. I've had caffeine and I just got back.
Yeah, don't worry. It gets so much worse, Guya. It gets so
Not
much
again.
worse.
I can't wait.
No, the word expression.
We've not even begun saying nice cock yet. It's crazy.
No, exactly.
Nice cock.
Thank you.
How's Guya's level? Are they good?
I'm a lot closer to the mic now. So.
I like that. Is it good?
Oh,
nice-
yes, Crunches.
Mic check 1 2.
Turn Guya up. I can't. They're all the way up.
I am so up right now.
They're at 200. Oh.
Crazy.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna turn the voice chat up, and then I'm gonna turn us loud people down.
Some of us are loud. Yeah.
How's that? Wait. Do I have Kyle at 200? No shot.
Kyle's pretty quiet, actually. I also have Kyle at 200.
All right. Well,
I have a aggressive noise gate and all that jazz. And
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
much the same
super
on my
quiet.
side as well.
aggressive
Yeah.
noise gate. Happy Pina Day, everyone. Please make sure you're all wearing pink. I We'll be right back.
Say happy Pina Day, everyone.
Okay, so here's how it goes. For those of you who are new here, we are doing custom lobbies. There will be no EX Mons allowed, so you get EX Mon free gaming. Kyle and Guya will be casting your matches. We have a very, very organized system here in terms of the queue to make sure that everybody gets their games in and that nobody misses a rotation. So here to tell you about our game queue tonight is my right hand, Miss Nanera90. Please run it down for the folks in chat.
All right, friends, you'll be using !join to join into the queue. We will be rotating at the end of your game. Please do not leave the queue and rejoin, because if you do, it will screw the next group out of their spot, and that we don't want to do that to people. That's not very nice. The other thing is, if you want to play with specific people at that point before your queue comes up, please leave the queue and rejoin together. Because if you ask us to move it around, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Other than that, please use !POS to know which queue you're in for which spot instead of using an exclamation list, because when we have 30 people in the queue, it eats up chat.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
What if I'm just a pain in the ass? Like, just on general principle. Like,
can you be a pain in my ass?
in like 4 days.
I know! I'm so excited!
The talks were nice. The piss was hot. The stage was right.
Yep. All of it. All of it.
If you guys think I'm not counting down, you're mistaken.
Oh, you adore her laugh. I adore her laugh too. It's like literally one of my favorite things. Pintus?
Penis?
It's so great that you said that out loud. I'm so happy personally. That's made my day.
What did I walk into? Listen, I trust Alex, okay? What did I walk into? I just want to know what I did, okay? So when I see it on the timeline, I know what I did.
It's just it's you know, it's a nice thing to pass along between friends. That's all. Just
Like a
little
nice
penis
cock?
between friends. It's very, very similar to a nice cock, actually. Nice cock adjacent, if you will.
I do like being cock adjacent, but that's for another stream.
Oh, the jokes
Trying to
just
get back
write
to sleep, but no, I
themselves.
don't think I can sleep from that. Oh my god. Okay, so do I have Lico in security in chat right now? There's Lico. Do I have Lico in security in the chat? We have a 1v1 situation.
Oh.
All right. Lico in security. I'm going to get you guys a lobby. Only Lico in security will be joining this lobby, as this will be a 1v1 in top lane, so they can settle some beef. And I remember I had to do this one on tournament mode, right?
Yes.
No, it can't be in tournament mode. It has to be in custom.
Custom. That's right. I did it wrong the last time. Exit lobby. Fight Club? Yes. Oh, Flareon's got scrims in 10 minutes. Oh, rip. Oh, come back after your scrims if you have time. Come back after your scrims. Okay, so we're not doing draft pick. Position change. Okay, security and Lico. Security and Lico, you are welcome to join this lobby. Is it going to be a set or just one game? So, whoa, why are we here like this? Something happened.
Whoa.
Please hold.
Oh,
And
it's because I wasn't.
There we go.
sure.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So security and Lico. So here's what happens: the first to 3 KOs, or the first to break pad wins. Okay. So that is it. Top lane farm only, right? Can they take jungle farm? Do you remember, Kyle? Where's Squirtle? No jungle farm?
no jungle farm.
No jungle farm. So top lane farm only. First to 3 KOs or first to break pad wins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that, oh, you guys need to see what's going on too. That's right. I missed.
I was gonna wait until you were done talking. But
I
yes.
missed a step. I'm getting better.
You are.
I'm getting better.
You're crushing it.
Okay.
Also, turn back on the group overlay, but put it down at the bottom. That way we can't hide backstage.
I mean, I'm fine hiding.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it hiding this week because I have stuff being worked on. So there have been conversations. Yes, but all right, Lico and security. Let's run the ones.
Alrighty, here we go. 1v1 Lico versus security. Guya, you were able to cast the 1v1 tournament. What are you expecting to see from these two players?
Well, just like the first 1v1 tournament, I'm expecting to see some skill expression here. There's always some interesting little techs that you can do that you can pull off in a 1v1 setting that you just can't pull off in 5v5. So I'm really looking to see something a little quirky, maybe a little freaky. We'll see. The night is young.
And that is, yeah, this is the first match we're getting. We got some very interesting items here. I see a shell bell on security Zoroark. Obviously, it doesn't scale with attack, but I'm wondering what the tech is on that.
The tech is that this player would like to hear the ocean in game.
Well, it looks like they didn't think twice of it. They're going to go Dodo. I believe they switched it. I think it had maybe an attack weight on it. I couldn't see all the items that it had, but Dodo versus Zoroark here in this top lane showdown.
This is an interesting matchup because both of them do have that outplay potential as well, depending on the moves they pick. Well, with Zoroark less so. Every single one of their moves is outplay potential, depending on and who you're bringing into that matchup. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen in the center when they meet.
Yeah, it looks like they're both rocking that XP share. I'll be interested to see also if this is going to be that drill peck Dodrio or if they're going to go with that tri attack. But either way, they're both players are going to go in for their first stacks. They're going to kind of do a little bit of a handshake, going to be able to get it. Dodo has already gotten their second stack in, and looks like Zoro has also gotten their second. So they're all just kind of hanging out on the opposite side of the map, getting nice and farmed up.
And now we have a Zoroark as well. We're still waiting for the Dodrio is now here as well, and they are just focusing on getting those stacking up as we go. And now we can, yeah, they're just farming at this point. It seems to be pretty even. I'm not really sure who is going to take this at this point, though. I'm kind of rooting for the Zoroark, personally. I'm not sure at this point, though.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good matchup. Security and Lico both very strong. Yeah, the nice drill peck able to kind of push those Altaria family away, but with the nice feint attack, Zoro is able to clean up that big Altaria and another Swablu. Ooh, a little bit wide on that drill peck, and Lico is just able to kind of walk away, at least for the time being.
Yeah, this is both of their maneuverability in both Pokemon is something that causes me intense trauma. All of the dashes between the Zoroark and Drill Peck just able to displace and push people around, and now they're fighting, and the end of wow, yeah, that I'm speechless, and that's exactly what would happen if I was playing against the Zoroark in-game. I would be rendered speechless. That was awful to witness.
Yeah, Zoroark just stole security's lunch money right there, and that goal is already down pretty low. Ooh, almost getting that KO on Dodrio, but able to take some of that additional farm. So looking at the goals here, 50, I think there's like, what, 50? I can't see what that second number is. Maybe like 50. I think it's exactly 50. Doing the math, and then, you know, a little like 34 left on the other goal. So a little bit of an advantage. Lico, he does have access to the Unite move, so that Nightfall Daze. So going to be looking in for maybe a second KO here.
Yeah, as we can see, the fight goes off, and that's another kill for the Zoroark as well. Almost immediately, flawless execution of Zoroark's moveset there as well. It's honestly still quite close, but the advantage for Lico is just increasing by the second at this point.
Yeah, got 6 points already. 10 points right here. If Lico's able to get to this goal, that should do it. Nightfall Days is still up, and that is the 3rd KO. They're going to add insult to injury and maybe break that goal before that. But that one is it. Lico is going to take the dub right there. Lico, I believe, were they the winner in the 1v1 last week, or did Squirtle win?
No,
Squirtle won that
last
one,
week
right?
was Squirtle and Infinite, and Squirtle
Okay.
won that one.
And Lico actually went to the finals, if I'm not mistaken, in the 1v1. So maybe we get a Squirtle versus Lico matchup here next time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lico did win the 1v1 tourney. When we did the 1v1, the whole tourney just.
Oh, they're the winner.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember seeing the final. I didn't catch the very end of it, so I did see they were in the finals. So yeah, that makes sense. Clean sweep, 3-0.
Yeah, that was yeah, both of them are like really, really good for snowballing in general. So it's kind of like which one is going to snowball first. As soon as one of them gets the lead, they're just going to run away with it. Awful to watch. Awful to watch.
It was horrifying to watch. I hate Zoroark.
And it's
I was
like in
gonna
the best
say,
ways possible.
It seems like Guya doesn't like Zoroark or a lot of speedsters right now.
I'm a Dragapult main, so
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, a speedster breathes in my direction, and I'm just annihilated. And it's not really much I can do about it. So, though I did have
Yeah.
a really fun game earlier against a specific Absol, so that was great. So sometimes, most of the time though, trauma.
Most of the time, it's not great.
Yeah.
We're ready for the first 10. We're ready.
Bring in the
Yep.
10.
Thank you, Guya.
Let's go.
Oh yes, this is my favorite.
Woo!
All right, in this lobby,
too
we
much.
have Swagmaster Noob, Lico, Christian, Security, Niska, Ahestra, Kingslayer, Alex, Indie Indigo, and Lapras You Love.
All right, so if your name was called, go ahead and join the lobby.
Oh, I had some familiar TTM names in there as well. Very cool.
Bringing your community on over too. I thought I saw quite a number of some new players in the queue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Excited to cast all of their mistakes.
You know, that's. I'm so glad that you said that. That's my favorite part about casting is that no one is criticizing my play, because
Exactly.
I be inting in the Thea Sky Ruins all the time. I steal my team's blue buff / our blue buff.
So
And-
Lapras You Love just started a solo queue match, so we'll go ahead and rotate them to the next lobby. And who are we missing?
So who is Kiryu-chan?
Who's
Oh, that's swag.
Swag? Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect, and I will ego ult.
that's a
Great
Hestra.
name.
Perfect. Okay. Next up, we're gonna have Cheerio with all the underscores. Well, I figure out.
Oh, I think we're missing Miska.
We are missing Niska.
Miska! Oh, Miska did say that they had a work meeting that was starting, so if they didn't respond, to just remove them. Okay, so Cheerios on their way.
Okay, next up then, Rex, are you queuing with Ender?
Nope, Cheerio, come on in.
Those three usually queue together. Rex, Ender, and mashed potato.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you know what that means.
What does that
You
mean?
need someone to fill a spot. Oh darn the bad luck.
Oh, it was Nanera's camera that froze. Okay. Does it matter which team? No, it does not. It does not.
Whatever.
We do need one more because the three that we have want to lobby together.
Then
Yeah, if we don't get one more, it's gonna be the mod that's slipping in the game.
Nanera getting her game on. Ooh.
Oh no, wait, I think if it's me, I'm already in the meeting. I figured that. No, go ahead, Nanera.
All right.
Kyle should play. I would love to see Kyle cast and play at the same time. Hilarious.
Oh gosh. One of these days we should get we should do something. We'll figure out a way to do it, but I think that could be funny.
You want to be on Kyle's team? Actually, we should get the Pandacorn casters in a lobby. And then just put you all in the same voice chat and then make you all cast your game as comms.
Do it all in the third person.
Yes.
So like
Oh.
but you're only casting your gameplay?
Yes.
But you're doing it in the third person? I think that would be hilarious.
Guya
What
is
happened?
running it
What
down
happened,
mid.
Alex? Listen to Indy. What happened? Pandacorn casters versus Battle Hub casters?
Wait, hold on. I have a question in because one of our casters is on both teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, pick a side.
Oh. I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the other one.
I'm just saying, pick a side.
I have many windows open.
Hi, Khaleesi. Pandacorn casters versus Battle Hub casters. Hey, Kyle, can we like put that in the office somewhere as a thing?
I could be down with that.
Oh, let Presu finish their game.
Okay. I will step out.
Okay. Come on in, La Presu. Thank you for volunteering to step in. Appreciate you.
Just remain on
standby. Yes. She
will
so
take
down.
your spot.
You're totally
She will
fine.
heal 180k damage. She will absolutely heal it for you.
Yeah. No, I've seen her deal that much damage as a stacking Clefable. I'm just saying.
Clefable's still great, even after the nerfs.
The crimes that Nanera, Archer, and I committed the other night on ladder was actually kind of hilarious.
Honestly, though, you should have seen the trolling we did at lunch today.
Oh, it was so good.
I'm pretty sure we made one entire group of people uninstall a game.
Yeah. Worth it.
Rex says, I'm sorry. What was Nanera's Unite name? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I want to look people in the eye when I say this. Nanera's Unite name is Mufa Ovulator.
Does it have something to do with eggs and Blissey, or is it something? Is there a different side to that?
I mean,
Okay,
tomato,
no, that's
potato.
Okay. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, okay.
Hi, Linz.
Wow.
I just want to say that name's been there for hold on. September? It was September. 4 months. So 7 pushing 8 months and it's still getting reactions.
Oh yeah. No, it's the best. Yes, girl power. Thank you. Kyle, Guya, we have gamers. Are y'all ready?
The Jamers are ready.
The Jamers are ready. All right.
Casters
Time to
are
jam.
ready.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. Alrighty, Guya. I am super excited to finally get to cast with you. Game number 1 of the Crunchy Customs. What are we looking like we're going to see on some of these bands tonight?
Hopefully things that are really, really unorthodox, kind of cringe, and vaguely lame. That's what I'm looking for. Though we got Buzzwell banned immediately, which I know Kuryu-chan is not going to be enjoying. as the resident Buzzwole one trick around here. No, yeah, Leafeon is well banned. Very, very typical bans. Both of them extremely powerful in their lanes or jungle. Snowball potential is nuts for these Pokemon as well. So, yeah, and the Blaziken pre-pick as well. Pikachu and Blastoise. I can, Pikachu being banned, considering Alex is on the other team, that's targeted. That's gotta be
It might be
targeted.
targeted.
Yeah,
it might
there
be
may be some-
targeted.
There may be some hate crimes happening on the Sky Ruins today. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we saw. So I don't know if you were able to tune into Underdunk this past week, but we saw one of the teams absolutely just start steamrolling people with Pikachu. And I think was it Breezy with Carrion? I can't remember which team it was. Might have been the Depressos, might have been Breezy. I can't remember which team it was. But regardless, they were picking Pikachu, and it was putting in overtime. It was doing work. It was able to stop some dives. It was able to do massive amounts of damage. But the only thing it's doing in this match, sitting on the bench.
Yikes. Pikachu, the mascot of no one this time. Pikachu is very, very good with the CC though, but we also have some other Pokemon that have some mean CC. Crustle being an incredibly impactful pick as well if they decide to pick that. Lapras instead, also very strong, and obviously adhering to their naming convention of Laprasu. Trev, Mr. Mime as well, some incredibly annoying Pokemon on either side, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. And the only thing I'm not seeing currently on the side of the orange team is I don't really see any cursed items. I think that if you're them, you see that enemy Clefable that's also going to be stacking. I guess maybe they don't see the items, but when you see a Clefable, you gotta think of maybe a Pokemon or two to potentially put a cursed item on to maybe slow that thing down at least a little bit. Obviously, Clef did get a nerf, but if it's stacking, which it looks like Alex is, it's still able to heal an absolute ton of damage for your team, especially if you have, not a lot of burst damage. I mean, you do have this Meowscarada. You do have the Espeon that can do a little bit of burst, so it might be okay to not run it. But if I see a Clef, I always want to at least have one on there, and it does look like Espeon switched one up.
Yeah, I feel like that the cursed item's definitely going to bring something to the table in comparison to in regard to the self-sustain that some of these Pokemon have as well. Laprasu has a lot of sustain with their passive. Blaziken has a lot of sustain as well. I know once Gyarados gets to Gyarados, they will have some self-sustain as well. So the cursed item's definitely going to get a lot of value here. And then with all of the CC they have on the enemy side as well, I feel like we could see some good anti-stacking against the Clefable. So hopefully that shows, and then they're able to shut down the Clefable early. Though I would like Alex to be able to get some revenge for having their Pokemon banned, because that kind of sad. But funny from my position.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think she's going to be looking to heal this team up and have some triple-digit healing numbers by the end of it. It looks like we are going to get a little bit of clear. Torchic and Clef taking that top path, bottom path. We got Magikarp, Lapras. Clef is going for an immediate stack in this top path. Espeon, though, waiting with their arms wide open. Going to try to make a stop, but unfortunately, just a little bit short to be able to stop that.
Yeah, Clefable and Torchic are pretty good at being able to get early stacks, also prevent stacking, which they don't do against the Trevenant, and they die as well, because Trevenant is also another great Pokemon early when it comes to getting performance as well. We're really gonna see if they're able to keep the Magikarp alive, and just as I say that they die, maybe I should stop speaking. I am the cursed item in the caster booth today.
Absolutely. Yeah, the classic caster curse. Welcome on in. That is the sign of a true caster. 850 birds are up here. Espeon and Trevenant looking to actually push into this tier 1, able to get the double KO. Is that Trevenant? They're going to be able to get some stacks and some points in that top path, bring it down to 36, clear the rest of that Arctaria family, and farm up. That was a good first little wave by the orange team.
Yeah, there's definitely a nice sizable advantage here. Obviously, with these games. It's still anyone's game this early. It's only 49-8. There's plenty of opportunities to come back with the way comeback EXP works as well. So we're going to see how this goes. Espeon and the Trevenant going in. Trevenant just picking off the Clefable. Clefable still hasn't evolved yet as well, so we're really going to have to see if they're able to catch up and really bring that healing back to the table.
Oh, and just on the bottom side, you see Liko and Security, once sworn enemies, now lovers in this bottom path, getting some stacks and getting some absolute points in down there with the Gambit Mime.
Oh wow, that's a romance I would watch. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And the Masquerada and Espeon just picking off the Curlier there as well, getting more stacks, breaking that goal, and the gap between both teams is just widening by the minute, 161-8.
Yeah, that's they're definitely eating soup with a fork right now. Clefable is going to try to get online. Finally does get evolved right there at 7:15 mark, 161-8. 7-minute objectives are going to be spawning. I'd say Orange team does have their the pick of the litter if they want to go for this top and push it towards tier 2, or maybe go for the bottom. But Gyarados is going to have something to say about that, as they're going to try to dive into this tier 1 goal. They might be getting a pick up here, but it's just a little bit short. Meowscarada dives on in and finishes the job. Big play there by that Meowscarada.
That I was really rooting for that Gyarados as well. It had just got back online. It just started a really good siege. It was using Waterfall to bounce between the enemies, and then it was just short. And of course, no one's mobility compares to the Meowscarada that can just jump in and kill, and is able to get out of there relatively scot-free as well.
Wow, big barrage blow by that Machamp. Yeah, doesn't quite get all the KOs that they want. Clef does go down. We're going to have maybe a little bit of a refight here. No Unite moves on the side of the purple team. We still have the Espeon available, so you look for them to maybe make an eject play on in and maybe stun and lift up the purple side team.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got an amazing amount of rip, and then we have the Blaziken readying the overheat, and they get it. And Gardevoir onto the Espeon as well. That was fantastic. They picked up the Registeel, obviously incredibly impactful. Gardevoir just picking off kills. The Quadra straight into the Penta being stolen by the defender. You hate to see it. But that was an amazing conversion there. Fantastic.
Yeah, they're going to have some conversations in VC about that one. Always getting a Penta KOs taken away is always kind of hurts my soul, but I don't think Orange team is too super worried about it. Most of their Pokemon are online. They are going to have to worry about this Gardevoir, who's now ticked into level 11. Machamp, though, however, into level 10. Meowscarada, level 10, and does have access to their Unite move once again. Gyarados going in with Waterfall, but here we go. The Phantom Force has been risen from the earth. Fable going down. Blaziken might be going down as well. So 3 members of the purple side team down as they try to push into that tier 1 of the orange side team. Lapras is trying to zone for this Guardy who's getting zoned in by this Trevenant, but the Fairy Singularity is out and the Psyshock connects KO'd for the Gardevoir on that Trev.
Wow. Yeah, there's been some great fights so far. Machamp coming in behind with the ult, just punching the living daylights out of that Gardevoir, lowering the Gyarados as well. That's great, and obviously they're able to secure a Lecky push. Clefable using Fly, not getting anything there, but managing to get the healing back off as well. And then Meowscarada going back in, just getting picks. It's really, the gap has closed a little bit, but the advantage is still in orange. They're just getting picks over and over and over again. It's kind of the Espeon Unite going off as well, while Aleki is acting as a 6th member of the orange side. Yeah, this is really just, orange side is getting those advantages and just rolling with them.
Absolutely, yeah. Lucky is maybe going to be walking in if somebody walks away, but it looks like we have 3 members of Purple Side team that are going to be able to make a nice stop to that. Blaziken, though, is looking for maybe another stack or scoring some of their points in this tier 1 goal. I believe it's probably just a stack. They only have 6 points, but Espeon is there with arms wide open. Call him Scott Strap because that Psyshock is connecting. Big Psybeam overheat, not in time, and Espeon with the defense holds that tier 1 goal, and we have a Regirock in the bottom. Yeah.
Amazing. Now we have the Mr. Mime Unite coming off as well. They're trying to secure this Regirock. Gyarados uniting in, but being stunned by the Mime as soon as their Unite is over as well. And the Lapras managing to secure it with the Water Pulse as well. That is amazing timing to secure that. Wow, that's fantastic. Going down, but giving their team the advantage with some comeback EXP, and obviously the bonus defenses there as well is going to be useful in these fights, possibly to get away. If this Trevenant will let the God of War go, but no, the Unite move to secure that as well. God of War is down. Clefable doing their best to try and heal this Gyarados that is just chomping large, humongous bites out of that tree. And then the Ego ult.
Yeah, the Ego ult there, 245. Yeah, they're not going to have that back, so security is going to have to farm quite a bit to get that back with the next 30 seconds. But I imagine if you're Orange team, we're probably going to maybe stall out that fight because they do have the option to get this Regieleki, but not if Lapras has anything to say with it. Lapras is going to try to charge on in, secured over by the Meowscarada, though. So Purple team is going to be back on their heels, maybe trying to defend this, or they could even elect to let that walk in and allow Orange team to just take the lead and know that they're going to have to take the Ray, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Both teams are going to start maybe scrimmaging up in this top path.
Yeah, it's honestly still anyone's game here. They managed to obviously kill Unlucky in time as well, so now we're at the last 2 minutes. The gap is not too massive. We've got the Mr. Mime getting some CC off in the choke point there as well, backing off while Lapras is picking, and then Meowscarada jumps in, immediately gets the pick on the Gyarados. We've got the Espeon Unite. Mr. Mime Unite as well. Espen's just getting picks here while the Clefable is trying their best to keep everyone up, popping the gravities to stop any possible dashes, but it's not enough. The burst damage, the level advantage is just too much for the healing to handle.
Yeah, 3 members down for the purple side. Make it 4 just as the Blaziken is going to come up. Gyarados uses the Dragon Current, but it gets stopped by the Mime Wall as Orange team is going to be able to pick up that Rayquaza, and they're going to march their way on towards these goals, get their 100 burgers on in. And right now it's 383 to 102, but that's going to shortly change once they get into this center goal and be able to score some of their points with their shields.
Yeah, I really feel like the cursed item selection here was a massive help as well. We've got more Unite moves just being thrown every which way. The CC on the orange side as well was just too much to handle. Able to isolate members, pick them off super quickly. And it's just, yeah, the gap was at one point manageable, now insurmountable.
Absolutely. 30 seconds left. Gardevoir is just going to have to maybe hold on, do a little bit of damage farming, make it look a little bit better, but it might be a little too late. I don't think they're going to be able to come out. Like you said, it might be a little insurmountable. Little teams maybe just kind of doing a little bit of damage farming, maybe a little dancing. Oh, we got a little dance by Alex doing the stop and go.
If there's anyone on this team that's got the moves, it is Alex. Absolutely.
3, 2.
There we go. We got some dance. We got a little dance party in the main base. As GG's both teams. That was like you said. That was a pretty close one right up until that Ray fight. Very kind of chaotic fight there. You saw Machamp go for that back cap immediately. I thought that might have been the time for Purple to really engage 5-on-4, but it didn't seem like they stalled it maybe a little too long, and by the time that they were ready to fight, Machamp was able to rejoin the fray, and bada bing, bada boom. Game 1 goes over to the side of the Orange team.
No, yeah, there was some really, really good plays as well. Some really great moments from Gardevoir as well. There was some great, great engages as well. But my favorite moment possibly was seeing that Dragon Current blocked off by a Mime Wall. Unstoppable.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. And we forgot to talk about, you get to choose the MVP tonight, yeah?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, and also for Guya, just so you guys know, it's more than your egos and bragging rights that are on the line tonight. Guya, as our guest caster tonight, you will have the distinct honor of, as we go through these games, selecting one overall MVP at the end of the night. based on any number of criteria, if they have the biggest pop-off, if they have the best game sense, just overall like most wow plays of the game, you have the honor of choosing our overall MVP. That person will win a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card courtesy of Panicorn Gaming, and they will be featured in a highlight reel or a highlight match on my YouTube channel as well. So that is also what is going on here tonight too. So
I have the power.
You have the power.
you have the power.
Yes. And congrats, it's the end of the stream, guys. I'm the MVP. Fantastic. It was really, really amazing games that I did not contribute to at all. Honestly, fantastic. Thank you for the money. I will be spending that on a single Unite skin.
Oof. That was real right
Hashtag
there.
adult money.
One Unite skin. One Unite skin.
Oh,
A half of a Unite skin. A half of a purple skin, right?
I will be purchasing some crumbs. They shall feed my family back home. on the dark side of the moon somewhere.
The dark side of the moon is wild. Well, that was actually a really, really fun match to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for the purple team only because I saw the lineup on the orange team and I was like, this would be like the comeback game of the century if they could make it happen. And purple team held their own. I'm not gonna lie, purple team held their own. They had a couple of really strong comeback moments. They had a couple of really good sieges. They looked like a team. One of the other things I do want to put out there real quick, and Inara, if you don't mind putting this in chat and pinning it, is that we do have open voice chats in the Panicorn Playground if you guys would like to use those to communicate with your teams during these matches. So please feel free to do that as well. That being said, we will call the next 10 gamers for the next round.
All right, in this next lobby, we have the trio that wants to stick together: Rex, Ender, and Mashed Potato. Just Khaleesi, Jade, Pina, Feast of Fae, Gamer 0001002, Smash, and Cheerio.
All right, gamers.
Oh, Pina. I didn't see that the Pina was able to squeak on in.
Oh, Pina did get in. Let's go. It is Pina Day after all, though.
It is Pina Day. Happy Pina Day, everybody. It is just a Wednesday thing. It's not her birthday.
Of course, the ads.
I was about to say happy birthday. Thank you for clarifying that. You had me for a second. A happy Wednesday. Yeah.
It's my favorite holiday. It's at least top 5. At least top 5 favorite holidays.
Oh, I love you too, Smash.
Pandacorn message has been pinned.
Yes. Hi, Aaron.
Ad break is finishing now.
All right, so who are we missing? Khaleesi, Jade, Ramon. No, Ramon's in there. Smash
Cheerio.
and Cheerio.
Nope, Smash is in there.
Smash is in. Oh, yep, Smash is in there. Who are we missing?
You got it. It was Khaleesi,
Jade,
Cheerio,
and Cheerio.
Jade.
You just played yes, and you made it in this rotation. Congratulations, friend.
This is why we tell you, like, let it.
Nope, you didn't. No, you don't have to leave queue. We rotate. It just depends on the number of gamers that we have in the lobby. So. Mm-hmm. I've learned though, the later we go, like once everybody's done with their scrims, we start to see like them trickle in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like usually close to about 8 o'clock. So in about an hour, it's gonna get real gnarly in the queue. I am here now. Hi, Panini. Okay, so there's Jade, there's Cheerio. We're just missing Khaleesi.
By the way, Carl, I would like to thank you for your fantastic puns because it helped me pick what I was going to eat for dinner.
What did
I ordered soup.
Oh,
Nice.
I was back on the nugs and hugs from the basement.
Nugs and hugs.
Did you like that?
No, I did. All right, let's go ahead and rotate Khaleesi, and then we will get Swagmaster Noob. You're back in.
I saw the bot say ad break finishing now, and I thought ad break in bio like immediately. The bots have just just poisoned my mind.
It's a different thing in bio.
The
Every
redacted in
post.
bio.
Madame, if you would be so kind as to drag just Khaleesi into the next grouping so I can move.
Got it.
A little bit going up. Thank
Oh,
you.
wait. Yeah, I did. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we got gamers, casters. Have fun.
Woo!
GG, have fun. Guya, you take over here. You take the wheel.
Oh God, we're crashing. God. There's been so many casualties. Anyway, yeah, I'm very interested to see what these bans are gonna be. Of course, we have our Blastoise straight away, as well. Very, very solid pick. In draft, it's something that's picked immediately. Buzzwole getting banned as well. Kiryu-chan is just not going to get to play their Pokemon ever again. That's really crazy. Straight to the Shadow Realm with you. But no, yeah, a lot of CC picks that are very, very prominent in draft pick these days, as well as Clefable. Clefable still quite strong, especially with Gravity. Leafeon getting picked as well, just an early game monster. So very interesting to see what they're going to pick for these comps with those relatively common names seen.
Yeah, very, very common bans on the table. I really like seeing the Blastoise ban, but looking at some of these picks, a couple very unique picks that you don't typically see a lot in the competitive play. Zeraora doesn't get a ton of time to shine. You don't get a ton of time to shine for Sableye, not as much as you used to. Same with Wiggly. Delphox has kind of come into the fray a little bit more recently, but still kind of outclassed by some of the other attackers. You think Inteleons, all the EVs, and the only EV off the board right now is that Leafy.
Yeah, exactly. And we almost saw another EV right there as well. Another one that instills fear into my heart. But no, it's going to be going with Hooper instead. A great support, has been great for the longest time. The mobility and just movement it provides with its portals for the whole team is fantastic. And mentioning another popular attacker, Inteleon, as well on the board. And it's just
build.
That
That is one of the builds of all time.
that is a build.
He's doing it on purpose. Right? He's doing it on purpose. I don't think he's changing. I think he's trolling.
But slow smoke rescue hood. I need to be rescued from this game, possibly. Wow. As we can see as well, there are no tanks. Everyone's going all in. What? Yeah, wait, that requires an expression change. Thank you. I'm only going to see that myself. I need to channel that for the rest of this game.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm excited. We do kind of sort of have a tank that Wigglytuff kind of gets played in that tank role. But that Wiggly has got that rapid fire scarf, the spoon, and a muscle band. So this Wiggly is gonna gonna be slapping some people. I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of slaps going on.
Hoping Orange Team is on their best behavior because Wigglytuff is coming in with that rapid fire discipline. We're getting slaps across the board. Attack speed. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. If they get close enough to that Wigglytuff, as we can see as well on the on Orange side, there is a limited amount of range. They've got the Delphox for the poke, but in general, it's definitely kind of comp-wise in Purple's favor in my eyes right now. As we can see, they all just go into their lanes, getting that farm up. Sableye doing Sableye things. Sobble charging up the passive, using the water gun to secure the farm there. We're going to see if we get any handshakes. There's our Aura in here as well. Sableye going in, being as annoying as possible, but then going down because Zero Aura just has immense early game damage. Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage that Slash was able to knock Pina up, push her back to the Pokemon Center, and she's gonna have to walk in the path of shame all the way back down to the bottom path. Maybe try to get some of the money that was stolen from that Zero Aura, try to prevent some of the stacks. Might try to grab that. I think that actually does go over to the side of the purple side team in this bottom path. 9-minute mark. Jade has cleared her jungle, and she is ready to roll. 850 birds are going to be spawning on the map here in just a couple seconds.
And now we have the burst coming up. Dodrio charging up for the try attack, going in. The Sableye going back down to the Mimikyu as well. That Shadow Claw doing so much damage, but Dodrio able to follow up and get the kill, get the revenge kill. We have the Mew switching to Surf, getting that damage off. The Mimikyu's extremely low right now with the Dodrio following up and the last hit of try attack securing that as well. There's some really, really good trades all around, actually.
Yeah, Wigglytuff is trying to hide in this bush, maybe using that eject button to get back to safety into the base, getting the shield. Azumarill, though, however, damage is starting to get done here because they have been able to almost stack for free. Sobble not quite online. That Rescue Hood is not rescuing this lane right now. Big Aqua Tail, though, but I do believe that it went over to the side of Scrambles. Big Secure. Doesn't quite get them evolved, but at least was able to deprive that Azumarill from yet another farm secure.
Absolutely, and now we see both junglers heading to the mid, trying to secure those birds as well. I think the Mimikyu getting most of that, but Dodrio may be able to get a little bit as well. And now the follow-up with Sableye as well could be something here. No, they just go back to the bot lane. This Dodrio trying to pick up the Zero Aura, getting that damage off, and it's just absolutely free. Securing that Zero Aura, taking that farm, just asserting dominance. 3 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jade down here with both buffs. So both attackers down here in this bottom lane have both red and purple buff, or red and blue, whatever we want to call it, purple and orange. Either way you slice it, 64-6, and orange team is starting to kind of roll this top lane. Delphox now getting level 6 online. Hoopa's going to try to send the team down for the hyperspace highway. Delphox is here, and we have a basement Reggie. Only 3 members on the side of the purple team are here, and it is a Registeel, so both teams should be highly interested in this objective.
Absolutely, and you can see the Sableye trying to cause a bit of chaos over there, but getting knocked off by the Zero Aura. The Mew following up, getting the kill on the Zero Aura as well. The Registeel is slightly resetted, so it's kind of anyone's pick at the moment. They're just poking each other, seeing if there's anything that they can follow up on right now. The Mew making sure to get off damage where they can, secure those boosters, and then the Azumarill immediately engages, turning into the Mew Unite move. The Dodrio uniting to the backline, getting a load of damage off with a try attack. Mew getting that kill on the Mimikyu as well, which is going to be huge.
Yeah, that big Musted attack, able to lock on and get that KO. But here comes the rollout. Wiggly, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! And it looks like, oh wow, that's a huge secure by the purple team. They absolutely needed that Registeel, and Dodrio able to clear that, get the confirmation on that steal.
Yeah, that was fantastic. They were able to get the steal while a lot of them went down. It meant that the advantage that orange side got is not as big as it could have been. There's definitely comeback potential here as well. The Mimikyu going in, getting a bit greedy, and then just getting the rag slapped off of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they had the access to their Play With Me Unite, so not quite having that go off might have been a difference maker, but they might have wanted to save that for the next objective. We do have 3 Unite moves on the side of the orange team available for use here. In this top objective, Regieleki still on the map, still able to be taken. Hoopa, though, has their Rings Unbound finally ticked in, and they might be looming this basement path maybe for a push there. Orange team, though, has kind of a little bit of a positional advantage, obviously, having that Hoopa and having access to be able to transport the team up and down the lane.
Oh, the Mew immediately engaging with the Surf, missing, but getting a bit of damage off as well. The Wigglytuff trying to get hands, but Zero Aura has more hands, apparently. Getting the kill and then getting back to pad. Delphox using the Unite move, and getting off as much damage as possible, but now they don't have that Unite move to secure anything or to siege on pad should they want to as well. It's still definitely a massive advantage here for the orange side with all of that CC from Fire Spin. And that's the pad gone. The gap widens.
Yeah, they're able to get that. And not only that, but here comes Hoopa, Rings Unbound, bringing all 5 members of the orange team down to this basement path, getting the KO on the Inteleon. Sableye is pretty low as well. Wigglytuff trying to stay alive, but Sableye goes down. Mythical Mirage from you comes out. They're going to be able to pick up a KO. Zeraora does go down. Wiggly living on 1 HP in a dream. They're going to have to go on back to the base. Dodrio trying to do some damage. Play with me, says Mimikyu. Electro Ball goes right onto the Mimikyu, but Mimikyu is almost full health back from that Hoopa portal. And both teams just kind of playing and trading blows, but no one really going down in that fight.
Yeah, it's really just a back and forth here as well. But the orange side, I feel, still having quite a bit of an advantage because of the fact that they can go back and forth with those portals, just go straight back, heal up, get back into the fight. But despite that advantage, purple is holding up pretty well as well. And we have another Registeal as well. So this is another highly sought after objective.
Yeah, big objective. Looks like Hoopa is going to maybe teleport to that top lane. We have just 1 member, just the Hoopa there. Dodrio is looking to maybe cap their 40 burger, able to do so. Sableye also going to try to cap their 40. They're going to even break the skull. I think they're absolutely okay with it to kind of nerf that Hoopa, allow the team to maybe save some of their pads, but Hoopa's actually going to try to transport the team up top after they take this bottom pad. So 186, 118 here at the 250 mark. Zeraora, though, going to be able to clear that Registeal right off the map. And one thing to know, Guya, is this Hoopa is not going to have their Unite move for this Rayquaza fight.
That is a very good point, yeah. And obviously the Hoopa move it's massive. It's such an important move, and the kids who do not have that online for the big Ray is going to be a big deal here. And the Aleki is on its last legs, but just gets secured by the Mew. Fantastic. And this is the comeback we were looking for here. The gap is still pretty big, but they now have this advantage just before Ray as well. It's definitely anyone's game now.
Yeah, not only that, but a big catch on the Zoomerl right there. Oh, but that's a big catch in return. Zeraora able to take out Dodrio at level 13. Dodrio is going to have a pretty significant KO time, 15 seconds, so that's going to span at least a little bit of this Ray fight. It's actually going to start. The Plasma Gale is out. They're looking to dive onto this Inteleon. Inteleon's living on 1 HP in a dream. Zeraora, though, going to try to spark on over. They find the Wigglytuff, and they're going to use that discharge. Are they going to be able to get the KO? Wiggly's going to use that Starlight Recital, give themselves a shield, and wow, they are out of dodge. But here comes the Rings Unbound. It's finally back online. They're gonna try to rip this Rayquaza, Guya.
And they take it. Unfortunately, Purple was not able to push an advantage early enough while Hoopa had their Unite offline. And with that, being able to just summon the whole team, get them into Ray, it was just easy pickings. They're trying their best to defend right now, and they're closing the gap with the Dodrio getting some back caps here, but that's not going to mean anything to these 100s that they're stacking in right now as well. And the Altaria picking up a cheeky ego kill in the bot lane as well. That's crazy. I might have to select that Altaria for MVP.
Yeah, potentially. There's still a minute left here. There's a couple shields still available on the side of the orange team, but they're starting to dwindle. It looks like Wigglytuff able to KO that shield on the side of the orange team. If they get a couple pickoffs here, Guya, they may still have a shot here. 40 seconds left. The gap is only about 280. They get a couple of big ones, 22 and 32 KO timers on the side of the Azu and the Zeraora.
But this could be the comeback we're looking for. However, the pick from the Mimikyu and the CC from the Delphox, it's just not enough. With the Sableye doing what it can to get some scores in as well. Specifically, Delphox is just amazing at defending pads. Even though you want to try your best to score, a Fire Spin is always a couple of seconds away from spelling your doom.
Fly!
Yeah, Chaos Glower is a little bit too little, too late. Tries to send Azu back to base, but they're going to belly flop right on in return as Sableye as that game ends and the win goes over to the orange side yet again.
Come on, y'all. Purple's my favorite color. Y'all need to step it up. Let's go. Come on. Let's get some comebacks. Purple side, please. But no,
Come
it
on,
was an amazing
purple.
game. There was some great plays there from both sides. The Wiggly Tough, so much
Oh
slapping,
yeah. Oh
so
yeah.
much slapping.
The wiggly plays are always fantastic to watch. I love watching Ender play the rollout wiggly. It's not something you get to see all the time. You usually see
Yeah,
a lot of the wigglies play that more traditional sing build, but the rollouts, there's definitely something to it. If you know geometry, you could kind of have some really fun plays with the walls going a little bit farther. Yeah, I think rollout definitely has some play.
yeah,
I really wish to see that it get maybe a little bit of a rework to help it kind of be a little bit more viable and competitive.
absolutely. Or just make it absolutely overtuned. I would like to see that as well. Can we get some Assassin Wiggly going? Can we get some rollout one shots?
That would be amazing. That was a really good game to watch. That game was close the entire time. The team fights were great. There was action all over the place. The Hoopa ults were so choice when they came out. And having that Hoopa ult up at Ray, I think was the game changer. I think the timing on the Hoopa ults was absolutely brilliant. We do love a good Hoopa. So that was probably my favorite play so far tonight, was watching Hoopa in action in that game. But these matches, you guys, we're already starting off strong. Also, hi Chifty.
Yeah, big shout out to the Smash Hoopa. The big thing with Hoopa, and the thing that Pina yelled at me the most about when I do Hoopa Unite is making sure that you place the Hoopa Unite in a way that is safe to enter. Because if you kind of just like panic throw the Hoopa Unite, you're gonna get your whole team KO'd. So a lot of those unites were very in very safe positions. PD doesn't yell. It's not yell. It's just disappointment, which in my mind is yelling. It's almost worse. It's almost worse.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in you, Kyle, and that breaks my soul.
All right, I believe we have our next 10 gamers. Nanera, if you would do me the honor.
All right, we got Just Khaleesi, Liko, Christian, Security, Ahestra, Kingslayer, Alex, Indie Indigo, Leprosy Love, and Panini.
Panini.
Shifty said we could never be disappointed with you, Kyle. Never. It's not possible.
Bless. We love Chifty.
We do love Shifty. I jumped through the portal and Jojo did the 1-2 smackdown on me. That was rude. Oh, yes, Daddy. Thank you, Jade.
All right, this is going to be the final call for Just Khaleesi.
I want to be on a team with Liko and Security. Is anybody willing to switch sides with Alex? So her poor Pikachu doesn't get target banned. Is anybody willing to switch sides with Alex?
She wants a run back of Remote Rewind.
I don't blame her.
All right, up next we have Ann Aaron.
Oh, you're with Indy? Okay. And Aaron. You're the next contestant on Crunchy Customs.
And Aaron.
When I see the name An Aaron, I'm like, only one?
Just a single one.
Just a singular one. They're in a match.
All right, Sun Woo.
Sunwoo.
He's still down.
Singular, not plural. Shifty, are you gaming? I know it's
Are you Sun Woo?
yeah, that's Sunwoo.
Okay, fantastic.
I know it's early for you, friend, but are you gaming? All right, casters, we do have gamers. Are we ready?
My body is ready.
Am I ready as body?
I think we bit off more than we could chew tonight. All right, good luck, have fun.
Alrighty, let's see what we got for these bans. Is Alex gonna ban? She has the first option of banning here, and she's gearing up that Pikachu. No, that's just her favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
She's joking. She's not gonna ban it. She might be banning this Mew though. Huh.
Interesting. The Metagross ban.
I don't hate it. Metagross is definitely tough to deal with when it scales really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can definitely be a problem. I think we saw some pretty rough Metagross games last night on the UFF channel. It was able to scale really quickly and get that level 13 pretty fast, and it's just so hard to KO. So I don't hate it. I don't hate the play.
Yeah, yeah. I love seeing Pikachu banned yet again.
Alex says that it wasn't working. Does that mean that she accidentally banned Metagross?
That's very possible. That's very possible. I see the Gardevoir being banned as well. They really just picked the two Pokemon that the other side likes the most and said no to the Shadow Realm with you.
Oh, that's actually hilarious. Double target ban on Alex. That is that's punishment for that's absolute punishment for not playing on their team. So sucks.
Yeah. It's a hard life when you actually play the game well, because immediately you're a target to be banned. We see some interesting picks on both sides as well. We've got a lot of range, a lot of poke. On the purple side with Desi, a lot of safety and comfort out of the Espeon as well. We've got Cramorant. Don't see a lot of Mamo. Definitely a lot of other defenders that are particularly strong in comparison to Mamo, but Mamo is still good, especially with the Ice Fang as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. It offers a lot of CC. It's very bulky and a 100% win rate in the AOS Cup this past weekend. No, only 2 games, but 100%. They won both games. I think the first one was a misclick by Nemesis, and the tournament officials made them play it out, but it worked out in their favor. Is pretty strong. Triple tank comp on the side of the purple team, though, so they're going to be pretty tough to deal with. But I think with the number of attackers on the side of on the orange team, I think they might have the ability to deal with those defenders.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always interesting to figure out the balance of damage and defense when it comes to different comps and stuff like that. You always think, oh yeah, if we get enough tanks, we can just kind of overrun when we scale and stuff. But it depends whether you get to scale at all when some of these Pokemon get online and start snowballing. We also they've got quite a balance of ranged poke as well. Cram got a bit of range as well, depending on what this Venusaur decides to go. With the build I see, probably Solar Beam as well. So we're going to be seeing some Spirit Shackle versus Solar Beam gameplay here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like Venusaur right now. It's definitely one of my favorite ranged attackers. I think it's probably one of the better mages. You see it a lot in competitive play. It had a kind of a on the lower side of win rates and ladder, but in competitive play, it's definitely one of the stronger ones. That Solar Beam, especially once you hit that level 13, does such a massive amount of damage, and it's the cooldown as well is pretty low once you get to that. And throw a blue buff on that bad boy, that thing's gonna go wherever you want it to go.
Absolutely. And we're gonna see again Wigglytuff in the jungle, just having some words with that Xatu, slapping it to pieces. We can see Mimikyu, Bulbasaur in the bot lane. All of these lanes just farming up, little handshakes here and there, getting some damage off. And then just going back, retreating, trying to get that farm. The Swablu chasing that, oh wow, just running that bird over. The jungle Wigglytuff coming up behind to say, bad Swablu, bad. Go to sleep. The Cramorant doing the best to defend against the assault of the Lapras and the Wigglytuff. Now they're both trying to pull away the what am I looking at?
Yeah, the swine up with the double KO, the Cram there as well, doing a lot of damage. The Whirlpool combination with that Icicle, really able to do a lot. Orange team though able to mostly clean up those bottom birds. Mimikyu living very dangerously, a little bit under 1/3 health, and they're just gonna end up back, grab some of their shields. Espeon is looming, looking for this top Indeedee that is gonna be contested. Cinder doing some soccer moves on the way to their blue buff.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to incorporate a quick Nene into my jungle rotation. That was crazy. Had the Fortnite default dance over there, and the Cramorant bringing both of them back into that tornado, getting the kill. This Rowlet's having an incredibly hard time up in the top lane.
Yeah, the Cramp going that mage build, that Hurricane Surf, but the thing that's gonna have hands is this Wigglytuff Lapras combo, getting that red buff attached to them, and then adding a ton of slow, a lot of defense lowering for that Sing, allowing Lapras to pick that up. Both teams fighting over those central Altarias. Slowbro's gonna burn their eject right there, I believe, into the surf. It's Cowabummer. They do end up missing the surf, but all 5 members of Orange team down here looking to engage, maybe back up and farm at least before these 720 birds come out.
Yeah, we can see the Dartrix now in the top. It's just trying to catch up some of the XP as well, but Orange side with that advantage, all rotating hot, getting those kills off, just bursting down that slow ball. This Cram is absolutely cooking right now. They're able to secure every single Altaria as well. It's not looking good for Purple in the bot lane currently, but we'll see if the other two decide to rotate or if they're going to continue scoring up top. The Wigglytuff slapping the Pillow Swine, and the Pillow Swine not really caring, getting the secures off as well. The Mimikyu able to follow up and get that Wiggly. Slowbro doing their best to defend, but it's not enough to stop them from breaking the pad, and the gap is massive, 51 to 156.
Wow, yeah, the Piloswine able to get away at 1 HP in a dream. Got Neymar in this bottom path. The Score Bunny now evolved into that Cinderace, doing some soccer moves up there. Ooh, this Mimikyu says that's our blue buff. Grabs that away from Wigglytuff, who's been taking that central area the most time. But up at the top path, though, looked like Lapras and Decidueye were able to get a ton of value, grabbing that Regieleki, pushing it into tier 1. And not only that, but breaking that top goal, but all that experience all for naught as Mimikyu comes in with a nice Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw combo, does a ton of damage, and now we've got a little bit of a fight here. Wigglytuff uses that Starlight Recital, gives the team a shield, but play with me, says Mimikyu. They're gonna dive on in. Big Hurricane Surf by the Cramorant, gets a couple of KOs, and the Beam with the follow-up, but Purple team has lived this siege and KO streak of 2 for this Slowbro here, Guya.
That was fantastic, and oh my god. That was a comeback. That was a massive comeback from Purple side, but then we have the Cinderace just coming in as the cleanup crew and just picking off every piece of farm, aka the enemy team, as much as possible. That was crazy.
Yeah, big blazing bicycle kick. I thought I saw Venusaur pop there, Verd, and Anger as well. So both of those characters are going to try to farm up their Unite moves for whatever next engage comes. But right now, 520 mark, a little bit over halfway, and they have a pretty significant advantage, 196.81.
And we see the Cinderace back hitting that fat Nene. Watch me whip. Also, they're doing it all right now in the through the enemy jungle as a show of dominance. As they then go around and pick off that Espeon, the Slowbro then hitting them with the ult. Said no more dancing for you. Cramorant hitting the Unite move as well, getting those picks off, and the Cinderace is just able to pick up as many kills as possible there as well. The Espeon trying to defend on that pad as well, while the gap between them is massive right now. The Cramorant is getting away with the tiniest amount of health, still able to try and get some auto attacks, throwing a Pikachu here and there. The Venusaur getting that pick on the Slowbro as well. Lapisu trying to defend as much as possible, but getting CC chained by the Cram and the Mamo, and then picked off for a 3 KO streak by Venusaur. Now a quad.
Are they going to be able to get the Penta? No, I think Purple team is going to back off, at least for the time being. the 410 mark, 271.81. They now have a Regirock to deal with. It is going to be helpful for their defense and their special defense. If they're able to clear this within the next, 30 seconds or so, there might be an opportunity for a last-second basement Reggie, and looks like they do clear that in time, so a pretty big play there, but looks like Desi is going to be in trouble. Big Shadow Claw helps get the KO streak of 2 for them, make it a KO streak of 3, and but wow, big Wiggly secure on that Regieleki, make it another KO. That one actually going over to the Cinder, taking that quad away from that Mimi.
Yeah, that was the positioning there from the ult, and we have the lap just going in, immediately ulting that bunny, but the bunny jumping over the wall with Blaze Kick, using that increased attack speed to shred the Lapras to pieces. That's incredibly sad. Can we have a fundraiser for this Lapras? They're an endangered species.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big catch there. 3 minutes left, so we do have 1 minute until Rayquaza. Looking at the levels across the board, Cinderace a level 14, so that is absolutely massive. 2 levels higher than the highest scaling Pokemon on the purple side team. So purple side team, I'm absolutely just avoiding some of these fights. Maybe just running as 5. Maybe hopefully you get a pick off of 1, giving you some much needed comeback XP. But doesn't look like Orange team wants to pull back at all. They are all gas, no brake, pushing into this tier 1. They might get another KO Cram with the Hurricane Surf into the Solar Beam. So a little bit of synergy there from Venusaur and Cramorant.
And now we can see Nene Fever has spread to the Venusaur as well. We've got a step up sequel on our hands over here on the orange side, and we can just see they're just poking each other off. The orange side knows their advantage, and they're just getting as much pressure as possible. The Mimikyu jumping immediately onto the Lapras, getting that kill after the Unite move as well. The engage by the Mamo to help them secure some kills. They're just pushing onto that pad and just wiping them out. Good lord.
Oh, great googly moogly. Those goals are juicy. And we got Orange team also clearing out that Rayquaza. Cinderace says, I'm Thanos. I'll do it myself. They take that Rayquaza, and that's going to absolutely help them carry them into the last part of this game. Gatling Gulp Missile from Cramorant goes out, finds a couple of KOs. Mimikyu grabs the Owl. And looks like Orange team is probably going to be nice, safe, and sound for the rest of this fight. 671, make it 771, 112. Got a minute left, and this might be a little bit over here, Guya.
Wow, yeah, this is there's still a minute left, but the gap is so big, and the Nenes are so fat. I can't see a comeback happening in their future on purple side, which is really sad because I really wanted purple to make a comeback. But no, Cinderace said I would do it for the Vine, absolutely, and they did.
Yeah, at least I got some dance practice in. I mean, it's always important to get your dance moves. Guya, in Pokemon Unite, there's obviously a lot of dancing going on. What is your go-to when a team wants to dance with you? What's your go-to move?
Kill all of them. Kill them all. Kill them all.
My
Never
gosh.
let any of them escape. Destroy. No, it depends. It depends on who I see on the enemy team. I would do a little spin, especially if I like to play a lot of Dragon Dance with Dragapult as well.
Okay.
Get the Dragon Dance going, do a little spin around them. If it's someone I don't like on the enemy team, no.
That's fair. Yeah, I vibe with that.
Foe. I'm firing my Unite move with no restrictions.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. If we're getting absolutely stomped and the enemy Mewtwo and Miraidon and Zacian want to dance with me with their comfy, no, it's not happening.
Yeah.
But if it's a close match, they want to dance, I'll dance. But if it's all EX Mons, no, they don't get no dancing.
No.
But yeah, here we go. 847, 204, your final. 13 KOs for that Mimi, getting that MVP badge.
That was a game. That was a game. I feel like Panini obviously either accidentally picked Desi. So that is something. But I think we're ignoring the fact that we had a Wigglytuff jungle. um, but, so I feel like there was some issues in various places, but it was great games, great plays from both sides.
Absolutely, and welcome in Raiders. Looks like we got a couple of raids within that game. Welcome in Mind Hacks. Thanks for the raid, my friend. And who else did we get? I didn't mark, and I'm gonna have to like scroll on up through this. It looks like also Joe's Beard. Welcome on in, everybody.
Welcome Raiders! Let's go! Crunchy Customs! Yeah! You already know what it is, baby!
That expression's my favorite with the soup money.
I can't. I would just like to take a moment to point out that was Panini's first ever Desi game. And she selected that mon entirely on accident, ran with it, and ran Spirit Shackle. And did 40,000 damage.
That's impressive.
That's more than I've ever done on that bird. And I've played it several times.
Desi's tough. Desi is a very tough Pokemon because you have to be, it's only good in like certain comps, and you need to be very careful with your positioning, but also kind of have, and you play a lot of attackers. Yeah, you 100% get it. It's very squishy. You have to play very coordinated with your tanks. It's very tough, especially if it's one of your first times playing.
Yes.
Can we talk about how oppressive Razor Leaf is?
Yeah, no, Razor Leaf is definitely oppressive, but I would just like to personally, Panini had it. She not only is it a mon she's never played before, she didn't mean to pick it, and she still ran with it and did a great job. Desi, I'm an attacker main. And I don't play Desi because I have W key energy and I tend to face check a lot of things, which is why Squirtle's making me play Hyper Voice Sylveon right now to save my own ass. Thank you so much for calling me out. No, but it's true because I sustainability is a thing, right? So I just would like to point out that Panini's a trooper. Okay, for me, that was an MVP move.
Super trooper.
Also, I feel like now I need to pick up Spirit Shackle Desi and try and beat 40k damage because I've never... You guys know I whiff more of my shots than anything else.
I will teach you some Desi. I play a mean Desi personally.
I do want to learn your Dragapult, though. Your Dragapult would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Desi is one of my favorite Pokemon to play.
I'll gladly pass on the knowledge.
Okay. Who do we have up next?
Security.
Oh, subbing is also an MVP move. Hi, Molo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I am muted and I'm talking. That was fine.
You what?
I said I was reading off the list and I am muted. It's fine.
Fantastic. Okay, so we have 10 more gamers coming into this lobby. Also, hi, Frosty. I saw everybody coming in. Dang, Kingslayer. Like that? Okay, so we got 10 more gamers. Nanera, go ahead and read them off for me.
All right, we have Ann Aaron, Linnell, Rex is Hot, Enderglaze, Mashed Potato Johnson, Mac, 2 Pina Colada, Feast of Faye. I think Gamer0001, that's Ramon, right?
Yes.
And then Smash.
Smash.
Dr. Riz Respect.
I really think that should be his next name.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some gamers in this one. This should be good. What kind of schemes that we got going on here? I like the synergy that we had in that last game between that Cram and that Venusaur. It seemed like they were very coordinated, and you saw those hurricanes connecting, and then immediately you're seeing those solar beams going right on it. I loved seeing that type of synergy between a couple of Pokemon. What other synergistic moves in Pokemon do you like seeing, Guya?
Um, any Pokemon that has CC and my Dragapult. That's my favorite synergy personally. No, yeah, like CC is obviously so strong in this game, and they've obviously nerfed full heal a bit, and there are some and for Dragapult personally as well, making it very personal, Dragapult has possibly the most power crept passive, or just non-existent ability in the game. Really, it does nothing to protect from anything at all. So having anyone that can CC and keep people off me, so I can keep throwing my children at them, it's great. Fantastic.
No, the throwing my children at them is wild.
Listen, it's in the Pokedex
That's out of
entry.
pocket, really.
The children like it.
Do they?
Genuinely, they enjoy it.
Are they able to?
Yes. Listen, they would not come back so quickly for me to fire them again if they didn't like it. Okay. The Unite move
like
cooldown is low for a reason.
My cat loves running up to me, and I'll pick him up, and then I'll throw him on the bed, and then he'll jump down, run up, and want to be picked up again, so I could throw him on the bed. It's like that.
Does Guya read audiobooks? Because if so, I am very interested in purchasing. You know what, Pina? I'm glad you asked. I'm actually glad you asked. Stay tuned. Make sure you're following Pandacorn Gaming on all socials. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, we got some gamers if y'all are ready.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. Just as a forewarning, I would like to take a small break after this match. So we'll be doing words on the stream after this match and then rotate the next 10 in. But for now, good luck, have fun.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. I saw Smash is very excited to get to play a game with Pina and Linnell. He's saying he's blessed. So I think he's going to try to play some of his best Pokemon. Maybe he's going to whip out the Machamp.
Oh, I do love seeing a good Machamp when it's not on the enemy team and in game with me. It's whenever I see a Machamp in game, it's always someone really cracked on the Pokemon and doing the craziest Unite engages. Speaking of engages, Leafeon band, Buzzwole band, Blastoise band, the very typical ones, what we'd expect to see. Hooper band as well. Another Pokemon with insane engages.
I think Scramble saw what Smash was able to do with Hoopa the last time and says absolutely not. Absolutely not. Linnell is going to be looking to maybe grab. Ooh, is that a Pika? I love Pika right now. I think Pika is super underrated, but it looks like she goes away from it. Actually, switches it over. Rex grabs that Mr. Mike, and that is your first pick in game number. What is this? Game number 3, 4?
It's all a blur to me. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we've already got some great CC on the purple side with Mime, some excellent damage with Meow and Gardevoir, and can be very interested to see some ults. Would be very, very cool. I don't see it often, but having the Unite move synergize where Gardevoir uses their Unite move into the Meowscarada using theirs through the middle, I would love to see something like that. If they can pull that off, that's an immediate MVP from me personally.
Ooh, okay. Good to know. But happy Pina Day indeed, because we got Pina on the Mew, her patented Mew. Let her Mew in chat. I'm really excited to see it. I always love watching Pina on Mew. It's actually I'm a little bit of a Mew arc myself. Been trying it out. It's super fun, and it's a high ceiling Pokemon for sure, but definitely very difficult.
Absolutely. I tried to get on a Mew arc and promptly got off. But I will be looking to get back on at some point. It is a really, really great Pokemon that rewards a lot of patience and skill expression. And we have some other Pokemon with some good skill expression here as well. The Greninja and Lucario as well. Pokemon that don't do much when they're behind, but if they're able to get ahead, there's a lot of outplay potential with those movesets. The Crustle, played by someone called No Respect. The jokes just make themselves at this point. Once those walls go up,
no respect at
all.
Yeah, the walls go up and you're just not allowed to enter. It's the Gandalf of Pokemon Unite. They're
Literally.
absolutely really strong, and we're seeing a lot of teams right now picking Crustle either as their first defender or in that first slot. A lot of the times, if it's not banned, most of the time because Blastoise is pretty much always banned. Um, but it's definitely one of those better defenders. I think that Crustle and Tree offer a lot of what the traditional role of a defender does, and they do it
Yeah.
very well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like Crustle is the quintessential defender because there are a lot of defenders that can be played just like all rounders, which ticks me off a little personally.
I'm with
If
you.
you're a defender, actually defend.
Hmm.
Get out of the jungle. 2 minutes into the game and you're in the enemy jungle. Get out. Defend.
I like the soapbox that you're on, and I'm here for it. I'm all for these defenders getting a little bit of a nerf. In a lot of ways, there's just so much CC in the game, and the defenders don't need to do as much damage when they do an absorbent amount of CC. But here we go. We do have a game. Look like Lucario is actually going to take this basement path. They're going to peel off, get their first stack in. Mew Mime trying to make a stop to that. They do big secure with the E-ball on that contested farm, and Rex is going to try to chase this Lucario all the way through the center area.
They're just going for a nice stroll there. Wow, okay. The Crustle getting a quick kill, managing to secure some of that farm as well. So there's a little bit of an advantage now for the top lane. They're trying to push forward and see if they can pick off another Baltoy, or an DD rather. And now we see the bot lane as well. Just a little bit of a handshake. Both of them just, both the lanes just trying to get the levels up, prepare for the birds coming up. We see the Florigato and the Breakson up in the top. Florigato jumping in, trying to secure as much as possible there. There's a bit of CC off from the Crustle, and Mime and the bot getting the kills as well. A bit of CC coming off there, but none of them securing any kills. Just poking each other down. Pretty simple rotations there.
Indeed. Oh, big catch there. Bulbasaur is going to have to utilize their eject button just to get out of dodge back to their pad, grabbing a citrus berry and try to get back on and get to their level 5 to get that Ivysaur. Because with Ivysaur, it's so tough because Bulbasaur doesn't have a very good early game. It doesn't have a really big secure move, which is what you really look for in a bot attacker. Outside of that, Venusaur is a very strong Pokemon. Are they able to get that? I think they actually did secure a little bit of that farm there, so mark my words, Bulbasaur does a little bit of damage.
Oh, and we see the Meowscarada doing the flank right here. They're trying to get that damage off on the Lucario, but the Meowscarada is chasing down, zoning them off, and the Lucario is able to finish off that Mime and then get the 2 KO on the Mew, pushing with some big points towards that goal. But the Delphox is down there to defend the pad while the Greninja secures the kill on Tree.
Absolutely, yeah, here we go.
Oh.
Crustle's gonna try to X Scissor a little bit wide right, and Gardevoir, the baby Kirlia, actually able to kind of scoot on by. They're gonna actually run this Future Sight build, Guya. Not something that you see a ton of, but it does offer a little bit more skill expression than Psyshock, because if you do hit those, if you are able to hit those Future Sights before you hit your Future Sight Plus, it does reduce the cooldown significantly, and then once you hit Future Sight Plus, it immediately resets it if you do hit your opponent. So one of those moves that's high risk, high reward.
Absolutely. Future Sight being one of my favorites as well, personally. Once you are able to get those resets off, it's so much damage. And we see the Mr. Mime engaging onto the Curlier, knocking them into that wall, and the zoning from those means they could easily secure that Registeel as well, which is obviously big for the purple side. They're now just pushing over. The Delphox dropping the Unite move onto the pad and trying to fish off for any picks with the Fire Spin, while Mew gets that kill as well. Gets the knockout. Curlier seeing if they can defend, but deciding it's not worth it, just going back into the jungle.
Yeah, I think if you're Kirillov, you probably want to try to get Gardevoir as fast as you can. Grab that Fairy Singularity Unite because that thing is so impactful, especially if you have a team that fights in big groups. Kind of like you've seen happen. I mean, you have kind of a couple brawlers in Mime and Crustle, so that could do a lot of damage. Ooh, big KO. Nice surf by Ender on that Greninja, getting the KO on that Trevenant. So that's actually a nice big pickup there for Purple Side team, who is now starting to scale pretty well. You have everybody level 9 or higher. Big, fanciful Floral Flourish by that Masquerada. Looking to dive in on Pina. Are they going to be able to get it? But no, Mystical Mirage able to save them. And if they flip that Una reverse card, and Masquerada going down.
Oh, the positioning there from the Mew, able to get that, but then immediately dashing into the path of Lucario's Unite move as well, and then going down. The Mime left behind, just managing to get out of there still with double buffs. And now I imagine we're probably going to see people rotate up to bot. We've got the Aleki up there waiting to be taken by a Lucky team. The gap is still pretty big as well, with Purple ahead. Could this be the return of Purple? Could Purple be making a comeback in the crunchy costumes? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Crazy.
I know, it's been a little bit since Purple has had a little bit of advantage. Lucario is going to pup right on into this Crustle. Crustle grabs the X Scissor, almost gets the KO. Unfortunately, it's all but Jover for them. Big Fanciful Fireworks puts a stop to any push here on this goal. And wow, that's a huge engage by this Delphox, who picks up a couple of KOs. And they might be, I don't know if they're done here. They're going to look to maybe push into this tier 1 goal. Venusaur, Jade on this Venusaur is kind of looming, but this Delphox level 12 already here at the 420 mark, but they're looking to blaze this Regieleki off the map.
Yeah, the timing for the Venusaur was just a bit off, and I can imagine being under pressure by an imminent Fire Spinner as well. You know, trying to get that last hit, but just wasn't close enough. And you see the fighting going off here. Crustle brawling, using their Unite move to get those stuns off as well, stunning that tree into the wall and then into another wall. They're taking so much damage, but tanking it all and managed to live and take down that tree as well. Going down to the Masquerada that's just got insane damage once they're getting close. The Lucario Unite securing that as well. And that's the Regieleki over to the orange side.
Yeah, that's absolutely massive. Orange definitely needed that. Masquerada picking up a couple of KOs, ticking into level 12. So that was absolutely massive. Greninja going down from that Unite, and is also kind of something to take note of. Greninja's one of those characters that, you know, does need to scale pretty well. So it's kind of fallen a little bit behind here in this like mid-game section. I'd really love to see this Gren get their level 13, and they're going to be able to do that if they're able to get maybe 1 or 2 like clutch pickoffs over in the next, next minute or so.
Yeah. Speaking of pickoffs, Delphox puts that tree in the washer and then sets them on fire, and they're gone. And we just see them zoning off. Gardevoir getting some Moonblast off as well. The Crustle locking that Lucario on a wall and then feeding it to the Mew as well. An easy pick once again. We see the Delphox just trying to fish for any picks with their Fire Spin. Same with the Gardevoir as well, dropping Moonblasts here and there, seeing if they can get any stuns off. But right now, it's just repositioning, seeing if they can get a pick off, or seeing if there's any farms still left on the table for them to pick off as well.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Regieleki is going to be able to be taken by either team if they did want to take it, but doesn't look like anybody really has any interest in pushing that. Masquerada is maybe peeling off for a nice 50 score. They get stopped there by that Crustle, throws the Rock Tomb up. 5 seconds until this Rayquaza is going to hit the mat. 225-58. Purple side has a very significant score lead. Pretty decent level lead, as I might add, and they have all their Unite moves. Both teams, all 10 Unite moves are on the table, are on the menu. Lucario getting a little cheeky 81-point dunk, going to bring them ever so close, bring them within 100, but that's still not going to close quite the gap that purple team does have right now.
Crustle manages to isolate off the tree. The tree uses the Unite move as well, that goes down with the backup from Delphox's Unite move. Masquerada jumps in, and it was a really well-positioned Unite move, but it's just not enough damage, especially on top of the Delphox Unite move, which reduces that healing as well. We have the Mew now engaging with their Unite move as well, jumping onto the Venusaur, just securing that kill, going towards the Lucario, saying, "Why are you running?" Even though Lucario's unstoppable, the Delphox just said no. Go for a spin. And they did.
Why are you running?
Why
are
you
you?
running?
Mine's gonna close out that KO. That's absolutely massive. Looked like they actually did also get maybe a little bit of a back cap, increasing their score lead back to over 100. So Orange team is gonna need maybe a little bit of a miracle here as they have 3 members down, nobody down on the side of the purple team, and Greninja is gonna add insult to injury on that dancing Venusaur. Poor Venusaur just wanted to enter a truce, and the Greninja said absolutely not. We have a war going on.
That's absolutely crazy. The Venusaur really said, watch me whip, watch me nay-nay, and the Greninja said, domain expansion, get fucked. Wild, truly wild. Still anyone's game here? Well, I say that, but that's a bit generous with almost 10 seconds left here. People just getting kills, doing the ego ults. Greninja securing some kills. Delphox dropping the disco lights. The Lucario dance? No, they will run away once again. And that's the end.
Yeah. There we go. Purple finally getting on the board. Let her Mew indeed. Happy Pina Day to all. Pina gets the first dub for Purple team.
Happy Pina Day. Happy Wednesday. Let's go.
Wow, let's see. Final 465, 140 is your final. Rex steals the MVP away from MVP. And we got MV Rex. MV, there's not really a pun I can do there, but either way, Mr. Mime, it's not Mime Monday, it's Mime Wednesday. They're taking the dub.
I appreciate the attempt. No, yeah, there was some really, really good plays, some really amazing engages from both teams. That was really felt like quite an even game, despite the discrepancy in points. It was quite even for both sides, and there was some really amazing just fights all around the map as well. But purple, let's go purple, yeah. Woo! I'm not biased.
Wait, you have to do it again. We missed it. I was in the middle of a scene transition. You have to do it again.
Purple, let's go!
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what we came to see.
Yeah, baby, let's go!
I'm not biased, and as a newly professional, newly minted caster, I would like to say I have absolutely no bias, no sway besides anything. However, if you're colored purple in any way, I will root for you.
Fair.
All right, so we do have an ad break in progress. I think now is a good time. What we can do is we can we'll take a quick break. We'll wait for everybody to come back, and then we'll let them know that we're taking a break. But for right now, I'm gonna set up the words on stream, and then we can all stretch, get hydrated, check on floofs in new beds.
So I have a footrest underneath my desk. I'm going to send you a picture in Discord because it's absolutely adorable. I have a footrest under my desk, and he has been here the entire time. The entire time. He is being such a good boy.
Aw.
He was the employee of the day today.
We love that.
My cats get employee of the day awards, and he's getting it today. He normally doesn't get it.
The goodest of floofs. Okay, so welcome back. For those of you who had ads, welcome back. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a quick break. We're going to do some words on the stream. Ninero, would you please call the names of the next 10 gamers so that they know that they are up next when we come back?
Yep, in our next lobby, we're going to have Swagmaster, Huzmans, Gucci Boy Dorian, Lico, Christian, Security, Ahestra, Kingslayer, Leprosy Love, and Stay Frosty.
Oh, Frosty. Okay, we get Frosty and Huzmans in the same lobby? Goated. So, okay, so we're going to do some words on stream real quick. We're all going to take about a 3 to 5 minute break. So if we called your name, you are in the next lobby. Please do not go anywhere. But yeah, enjoy your words on stream, and we'll be back in a little bit. I'm afraid to ask. What is the difference between what is?
No, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know.
Oh, Kyle. Also, though, Kyle, tell me you've seen How I Met Your Mother without telling me you've seen How I Met Your Mother. God damn it.
Chat wants to know.
Yeah. Share with the class.
Y'all asked for it. Go for it. You started it.
No, I'm not finishing it.
You might as well finish what you started.
No, now you have to give the people what they want.
This is your fault.
I
You
regret
started
things.
it.
I regret things.
You had to know enough. You gotta tell them what's the difference between jelly and jam.
Why are you running?
Don't make me. I thought we were backstage still.
The assumptions. I said, "Are you ready?" And you said, "I'm ready." And then you were like, "Wait, what's the difference between jelly and jam?"
Yeah,
Which is it?
Usually you say where mics are hot.
Yeah, like Frosty said, mics are always hot, but that's okay. You said you were ready. So what's chat wants to know now?
Nanera, you say it. Don't make me.
You started this.
Nah, you got to drop it. Come on.
Let's get with the spoilers in the chat.
You can't jelly my dick up your ass.
Worth it.
Oh my god.
Just snorted.
Welcome to Panda Corn, Frosty.
Good lord. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I think everybody should hydrate after that one. Thank you, Foxy.
And this is why I was looking forward to this particular session, is because I wanted to see what was going to happen.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was Worlds. Oh, yes, Daddy.
I'm never gonna get to TPCI now.
That needs a sound clip.
No! Don't memorialize it.
Oh, yes. I already put a marker. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Frosty said I'd spend channel points to hear that again.
Oh no.
I'd pay adult money to hear that again. I'm just saying, what a time to be alive.
I'm crying. I'm literally crying right now. I hope you're happy.
It's hard being in space.
Can we make it a
Sound
sound redeem?
redeem, no.
No one
Gotta
can
go,
hear you
but thank you
scream.
for the games. Gooey, remember me when you're deciding the MVP, Hoopa and Crustle, because the team needs to be supported. Have a good night, Smash.
Noted.
Okay.
Buying Kyle's OnlyFans. Okay.
Kyle doesn't have an OnlyFans. He has an Only Sounds.
It's all just ASMR of me saying, "Get comfy, guild, bitch."
I believe it.
Get
I
comfy,
That would
guild,
sell. That would sell.
bitch.
Hi, Shrugs. Kyle ASMR. Yes, we need Kyle and Guya ASMR. Okay, we do have a lobby. We will call the names again, but we wanted to make sure that you guys knew who was going to be in this lobby when we came back from Words on Stream. So, Nanera, if you would do us the honor of re-announcing this particular lobby.
All right, we got Swagmaster, Huzmans, Gucci Boy Dorian, Liko, Christian, Security, Ahestra, Kingslayer, Lappers You Love, and Stay Frosty.
Woo! That's a lobby.
Stacked.
There we go. Gotta get the game screen back up. I gotta get back in the game.
Get your head in the game.
I get the tears out of my eyes.
Yeah, after your head was in the jam. That was a.
That was a
I'm not sure.
callback.
Are you stuck in a jam? I don't know.
Where's Mons? Where the hell did Mons go?
Mons! Mama, are you gonna be sad when you make your toast?
When I make my toast tomorrow, I'll be sad. I can never eat another peanut butter and jelly sandwich again.
Mods?
Oh, wait. Okay, Crunches, on that note, can I be there when you tell the joke to Panda?
Mods. Get them on all fours and get them in the jam.
Oh, yes!
No way.
Hello?
Panda,
Oi.
what is the difference? Oh, wait, hold on. We're getting a sub. Kaz, thank you for the gifted to Momo. Okay, Panda,
Talk to me.
you get one chance to answer this correctly.
Okay.
What is the hold on a second.
Oh, Jesus.
What is the difference between jelly and jam?
Jam spreads easier.
Not wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's wrong.
Alright.
You can't jelly your
You do it.
dick up anybody's ass.
The silence.
Did he hang up? It's like, we're done here. We're done here.
Oh my god.
That was fucking beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Oh.
It was Kyle. It was Kyle.
Oh my god, my face hurts. Yes, Husky. This is a Panda Cock gaming moment.
Wait, that
The
Crunches.
target is Panda.
Nice.
Nice cock.
God, Kaz, thank you so much. I'm glad I rated here. I'm so glad you did too. Ooh.
That's made my eyes water a little bit.
Final call for who's Mons for this lobby.
I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
All the gifteds, too. You got a ton of gifteds. You go, Cass.
Love Kaz.
Panda says he doesn't have time to be in my chats as much anymore. He joined this chat so fucking fast.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Hey, Panda. Hey, Panda. Panda. 4 days.
There is
Your
no
neighbors
way.
know I'm coming.
Oh.
There is
Okay,
no way.
we'll rotate Mons to the next one. Who's coming in for Mons?
Ooh, that's gonna be Panini.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all,
Oh, I love doing this. We need a oh yes panda.
Bummer.
No. I wouldn't give him the satisfaction.
Hey, yo.
Listen, he thought he was gonna best us with that response. He thought he was gonna best us with that response. He was very confident with that answer.
Oh, the jam spreads easier. Okay.
I mean, it does.
No, he's
It
not.
does.
He's not wrong. But
But wait
Kyle's
till you hear
answer was
about
better.
this.
Yeah.
Quote unquote better.
No, the jam spreads, but watch what the. Anyway.
Yeah. What the jelly do?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, party's over. Squirrel's here.
Hi, squirrel. All right, we got gamers. We got casters.
We've got jelly.
Squirrel bullied me on ladder the other day. Squirrel and Garfield bullied me on ladder. I was not nice. I was not happy about it.
There's nothing like a little mutual bullying to build character. Don't quote me on that.
We won't add that to the list of quotes from the night. What happens in Crunchy Customs stays in Crunchy Customs and gets posted all over Twitter and YouTube and twitch.tv/crunches. But we got a game to play, I guess, maybe at some point. We target in the Buzzwole Leafy and maybe a now weekly ban already on the hit in the bar.
Once again, we see the Buzzwole band, and just as we see that Buzzwole band, we see the number one Buzzwole player screaming in the chat because they were first pick. That's very unfortunate. And some other typical bands here as well. A lot of CC and early snowball damage crossed off the board, so we're going to see I really want to see some funky troll picks. I want to see some quirky stuff. I want to see that full attack speed comfy.
The machine gun comfey. Yeah, we have not seen it yet tonight. We actually haven't seen a comfey in quite a bit.
We did have a wiggly tough jungle, so you know what? Fair enough. We also did have a rescue hood Inteleon, so actually we've had some quirky things so far. Confungal does not sound right.
Or does it
Confungal
sound
sounds like something
perfect?
you catch.
Oh no, guys. I had to go to the doctor. The clinic told me I got the confungal. It gave me some antibiotics and said stay in the house for a week.
Spread that on the affected areas and hope, and then let me know if the confungal has gone away after a few days.
Yeah, I'm looking right at the right side team, the orange team. This is a team of demons that we've seen play a few matches, and that's going to be pretty tough here. We got the Dragapult. They're looking at Lico's looking to make you proud here, Guya.
I hope so. I love watching a good Dragapult. It's going to be interesting to see whether they go with Phantom Force, which obviously is very reliant on the scaling to get ahead, or if they go with Dragon Dance, which offers a lot more maneuverability, is a lot more fun to watch as well, just to see those resets come off as well. The interesting thing with Phantom Force, it's going to be hard to get those early stacks from it with the comp that we see on purple side, because there's a lot of Pokemon that don't die super easily. Obviously, Clefable can be a bit squishy, but has the healing and the shields from its passive. Ninetales has a lot of CC to really disengage from any incoming attacks as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what is picked here.
Yeah, like a lot of CC on the purple side team. You got Metagross that can do a little bit of CC. Obviously, the Night move's pretty impactful. Blastoise, whichever way you slice it, it's going to either slow you or push you back. You got Ninetales, like you said, with Blizzard Avalanche, and Urshifu not really slacking in the CC area either. You got the the liquidation, the water bear build, or if you even pick that dark bear build, which seems to be the better one right now. Either way you go, I think purple does have a lot of CC, and they may have some opportunity to do some damage here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the major things to look out for is whether the Gyarados gets online fast enough as well. But as we can see, we've got the Sableye crossing across the jungle, going in for that invade against the Cubfu. Cubfu doesn't really have many answers towards this as well, so let's see if they actually manage to get anything from this as well. And there we go. The Sableye getting that last hit on the blue, ejecting over, and is just in and out. Theft committed right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, looking like the California burger chain right there, in and out of danger. Kufu's gonna try to take the red buff. We'll see if they're able to get the secure on it. Sableye might pop that fear stun. They don't even need to. They just raw get that in, grab that red buff away from that. And here comes this Drake Clock, able to get the KO on that poor Kufu, who's not even in the Urshifu yet.
I'm so sorry. We need to clip that one. Okay, I know I need to be like casting what's happening, but we have to clip that. That was, oh man, that was actual comedy. But we see the Altarias come up. They are both trying to out-secure each other. Right now, I think we see that purple side got most of the farm there. Leather was able to get some picks there as well. We got the Magikarp splashing out of danger. There's a lot of damage coming from that now fully evolved Ninetales that gets that power spike. We're gonna see if the Urshifu manages to come back online. We will see. Oh.
Oof, yeah, that's rough for Kubfu. This Sableye is absolutely just living on the left side of the map in that jungle. But Ninetales is not slacking for themselves. They're doing a lot of damage here, but they do get KO'd as that Sableye comes from behind, grabs some big CC right there, and knocks them off, pushes them back, and gets the KO. But it looks like purple side team is going to be able to get at least a majority, and it looks like they did clear all of those central Altarias, allowing Matang to get online. War Turtle, though, is going to have to try to go back, but unfortunately, this Clock is doing a lot of A-press, and that A-press button, you got to check that, because that's going to be worn out by the end of this game.
Yeah, they have mashed that A button to oblivion. There's going to be a hole in that Pro Controller by the end of this game. And now we can see purple side trying to engage there. The Metang securing some farm. The Sableye getting a bit of CC to lock them down. Aurora Veil, they are trying to hold A as best they can, getting some damage off, getting a knockout there on the Venusaur as well. And now we have the Gyarados going in as well, but Spin Stoys rolling in, spin to win, Beyblade mode, going in, securing some knockouts as well, but pushing a bit too deep with the Cinderace able to convert that bad positioning into a knockout for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we go. 650 marks of both lanes have that Reggie in their respective lane. Regirock is in the bottom as Gyarados is going to try to dive on into this tier 1 goal. They actually have a Petal Giga Venusaur, so a little bit different. Blastoise is spinning to win it all over the orange side team. Unfortunately, doesn't get the KO that they're looking for. Venusaur going to try to score their nice 39-point dunk. Going to leave this at 30. They might try for a little bit of a cap. Nice Unite player math. They were originally going to break that even. They stopped the score, and then were able to get a nice little 14 overcap. It's not much, but it's honest work here, Guya.
I'm unsure how honest it was, considering what the Sableye was doing throughout this game, but I agree for the most part. I really thought that purple was going to make a comeback here as well, but orange is taking this, pushing that advantage, trying to get those engages. The A pressing in the backline going crazy. Cinderace picking off that Clefable. Venu with the 2 KO streak, ending with that Ninetales as well. Cinderace now with a 2 KO streak as well, but Urshifu still trying to fight from behind, trying to pick off some of those kills. They're solo Spin Stoys coming in and squaring all over the competition, Kyle.
Wow, yeah, just absolutely doing a ton of damage using that water spout. Rapid spin build, getting a couple of KOs there was absolutely massive, exactly what the purple side team needed. Now they have a couple of Pokemon that have ticked into this level 10. Dark Bear is going to try to grab their buff. They are able to take that away from Sableye, who just left some spare change, trying to get maybe a sneaky, cheeky little steal of that red buff, a little bit unsuccessful. But I'm looking right at this Matang, who's almost going to be ticking into their 9. And once they do, they're going to have access to that Compute and Crush, which is an absolute game-changing Unite move. Could set up the Thunderdome and really turn the tides of the fight. But this fight is going over to the side of the orange team as they almost essentially team wipe them. 4 members down, and this Urshifu is just kind of left standing there like John Travolta and just go, oh no.
Yeah, they, honestly, I think I can already say that one of the standouts in this game so far is that Sableye, who's just doing so much zoning, allowing the orange team to pick off the Aleki as well and get that going down the lane. Cinderace A-pressing, Vino using the ult straight in. Oh, the Blastoise jumping in, ejecting, and ult uniting as well. We now have that Computing Crush using that game-changing unite move as well, managing to secure some kills, but orange team's just outputting way too much damage for it to make much of a difference. The Aleki goes in and they break that pad as well. Now they're just running through the jungle, taking what they've rightfully earned, sending that Ninetales straight back to base.
Yeah, and here we go. Yeah, 4-minute mark. Gyarados trying to get on back, but Metagross is going to utilize some of their abilities, get the KO there. That's absolutely massive. Metagross being able to take that, but what else is massive is this Registeel secure over on the side of the orange team, who have all of their goals up. Not only that, they have a massive score lead here at the 3:30 mark. Not really a whole lot of Unite moves on the board for this purple side team to maybe try to engage before this Rayquaza. Just this Wonder Wish, but Blastoise doesn't really care about that. They're going to try to spin to win on into this Venusaur, who's living on 1 HP in a dream. They're going to be able to walk right on away as Orange Team picks up another near team wipe.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's been almost a 4v5 for a lot of this game, with the Sableye just making the Urshifu irrelevant for a lot of the game. It's still a lot of comeback potential if they're able to collect farm, but the pressure the orange side is applying, especially down here right now, the Cinderace getting another pick, Sableye back capping for 40, and the orange side picking off every single piece of farm they can find as well. It's going to be a real struggle for Purple to try and claw this back.
Yeah, knockoff there connects on the Ninetales, gets the KO. The Dragapult cleans that up, bounce right on into that Clefable, knocks that up. And wow, that's another triple KO on the side of Orange. All 3 KOs going to that Dragapult, who I believe probably has all their KOs necessary for those full Phantom Force stacks as they add insult to injury, grabbing another one. Cinderace picks up and steals that Penta away, but that's just delaying the inevitable because there it is, Penta for that Dragapult.
Oh my lord, I don't even know what to say there. Yeah, having all of the enemies grouped up like that with Dragapult's AoE, when their passive is fully built up, it's insane amounts of damage that they're able to get off. They're just shredding the team. Now in the last 2 minutes as well, we're going to see if there's any sort of comeback potential here. Obviously, purple side needs to get Ray. We see the Metagross just tapping Ray, seeing if they can fish out anyone. The Gyarados going in for the engage, immediately trying to shred people down, jumping it into the Dragon Current with the Metagross Unite move as well, turning that area into a blender, picking up some kills, but the Ninetales gets that Gyarados. Dragapult just cleans up the rest, and it's over just as quickly as it began. Wow.
Yeah, it was that was a little bit of a wipe right there, right at the end of the Rayquaza fight. All 5 members of Purple going down, and adding insult to injury, they're gonna try to get maybe some of their 100-point dunks on in, but Cinder's gonna Pyro Ball, do some of their basic attacks, and maybe get another couple KOs here, add some damage numbers to their name. Maybe get another KO, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some dancing. I think I want to see some of these teams, some of their dance moves, honestly.
Yeah, I need to see another whip and at least one more Nene personally. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe some twerking. Drop some twerking in there. We got some twerking on the Clear Sky Ruins.
Yeah, what Pokemon do you think can twerk? Like, how would you twerk? Are you just gonna like stop, go forward and back, go forward and back? Like, how are we twerking in the Thea Sky Ruins? How does this work mechanically? I'm just asking for science.
I think this is something that we need to personally approach Timmy Studios for. I think there's some mechanics that need to be employed here. Twerking being the primary one. There was a very interesting fight going on there as well. The Sableye going back around, seeing if they can get another score in as well, just for insult to injury. The Urshifu is very upset.
There we go. That is GG's. The purple side team did get a couple KOs there at the end, but a little too late. Orange team adding another dub in the column for the orange side.
Wow, it was. I keep thinking about the secure at the beginning of the game from the Sableye and the Kung Fu just looking around like my jungle. My
Oh
buffs.
no, my buffs, they're gone.
Oh
The hell?
wow. Yeah, that
Three.
wow. I wasn't even in that game, and honestly, I have to be completely honest. My therapist is gonna hear about that one. That was crazy. That was crazy. It was a great game from both sides. Obviously Purple trying their best to get things back, but the Sableye did real Sableye things in that. Yeah, wow.
That was mean. Absolutely mean. Evilioment. That's what we're gonna say.
Yeah. Been hanging around Squirtle too much lately, obviously.
Yeah, not. Yeah, that's a Squirtle move. That's a Squirtle move for sure.
I see Whoosmon's back in the chat, so hopefully we get Whoosmon's in this next lobby. Leprosy gonna head to bed. GG's. Thank you so much for being here, friend.
GG.
Have a good night. All right. We have another lobby of gamers. Nanera, would you like to do the honors and call this lobby, please?
Very much so. We got Huzmans, we got Miska, and Aaron, Linnell, Rex under mashed potato, and Pina. Oh, hey, look, they're all four together. That makes my life easy. And we got Ramon
They
and
listened.
Shrugs. They do. Listen, I appreciate when y'all follow the rules. It makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm gonna give them gold stars just for listening.
We got
TBH.
mods! I'm so excited.
You say that. Wait,
Woo!
Kyle.
Yes. I'm gonna just positive affirmation. All the good stuff. I hope.
Gold stars.
Gold stars. Gold stars. All right, let's go.
Wait, I can do that too. Hold on.
You tried. I love that emote so much. It makes my heart happy.
That was more for people to be able to troll me with it than anything. Bye, Liko. Have a good night.
Bye,
Okay.
Liko.
We got
We're looking for
Miska.
an Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. We got Linnell.
Aaron.
And we're looking for a Rex.
Well, if
Yeah,
the other
Rex.
three are here, Rex should be here relatively soon.
Maybe his game crashed. Poor Rexy.
Does
Good.
Rex
Big
does Rex
praise for
celebrate Rex Manning Day?
No, Rex Day is on Thursdays.
But we don't celebrate Rex Manning Day like as a whole.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Kuya, help.
What?
Yes, help, help.
What are we talking? What are we
Help
talking
me, I'm
about?
poor.
Rex Manning Day. Somebody in chat.
I think
Somebody
you're
in
making
chat.
it up, Crunches.
Somebody in
I think you're
chat.
making it up.
Oh, hey, this is what Google is for?
Yeah, but that's on a whole other tab, and I just don't.
You think Rex is done?
You're right here.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm taking away Rex's praise and his gold star.
Okay. All right. Doesn't sound like Rex has enough girth to be relevant.
You know what?
Dang.
I'm
Oh,
going to be
Rex-
a firm
oh, Rex
celebrator of
Manning,
Rex
okay.
Manning Day going forward because that makes my heart kind of. I didn't know
Nobody-
that was a thing.
Nobody knows about Rex Manning Day. Rex Manning Day. See, Jade knows.
To be fair, after a couple of the rest of them, my heart couldn't take stuff like that anymore.
But Rexy is so sexy. It's Rex Manning Day. No?
Maybe you're talking about something other than what Google pulled up for me.
Okay. We have to rectify this when you are here.
Because, hold on, I want to make sure I found the right thing.
Okay. In the meantime, Squirrel,
Peyton Manning.
you can join this lobby.
Is this correct?
No.
Okay, so then I don't know, and Google lied to me.
See?
And Google told me
You could
something
just have-
very sad, which is why I'm like,
We could just tell. We should just ask Crunches to tell us instead of Googling.
Nope. There will be a Discord community night. You will all get educated.
I can't read.
Oh yeah, you lost me at reading.
Yeah, I can read like a page and then my mind just says, no, we're done.
if you can read smut, you can read that.
I can't read smut though, so.
I'm actually a selective reader. I can read smut.
Mom said
I
audiobooks
don't
only.
understand. I don't understand anything else.
All right, fan. We got gamers. We got a nice little switch up lobby here. I'm liking this. We got some new gamers in here. So we got casters. We got gamers. Everybody, good luck. Have fun.
Let's
Gee,
go.
have fun. Squirrel says I refuse to be educated. Only how to deny people playing. I'm still mad at you for beating me on ladder the other night. Very mean, Squirrel. You should always just let me win.
So true. We need
We
that
got a
as
game.
rule.
We got a Buzzwole Blastoise band, so sticking to some traditions here. I'm seeing got a pattern.
Seen the Meowscarada ban as well. Meowscarada can be quite annoying, especially if it gets ahead. Pretty good ban. And
No
the Leafeon, of course.
No Greedent ban on the purple side team. That's gonna be you're gonna let Squirrel have it unless an Aaron decides to pick it first. That would be something. That would actually make me laugh very hard.
The target pick would go crazy.
The target pick.
but instead of nuts, we have eggs. So that's a good pick too. Interesting.
Oh. Squirrel's not even gonna go on the patented Greedent, gonna grab the Trevenant instead. I've seen him play a lot of Trevenant recently, and it's very impressive. Very tanky, and he's kind of going with the full tank build. Got that Resonant Guard, got that Aos Cookie, looking to get some stacks on in, and then that Focus Band's gonna keep him healthy and keep him in it once that's up. A lot of healing that does as well.
Absolutely. Being able to stay in that front line as well is going to be great for that Chandler. Who's going to want to try and stay away from the Pikachu. Unsure what moveset they'll be going. But they do have the Volt Tackle or the Thunderbolt will be very oppressive against the backline, especially with the curse item on as well, which is definitely going to be hitting the Slowbro and the Trevenant.
Absol though, interesting, but I don't know if I've ever gotten to see Ender play Absol. That might sway Pika of maybe going to that Volt Tackle build. Seeing the first 3 picks, I was immediately thinking this is probably a Thunderbolt Thunder angle, but with the agility, like the dashing that Absol is able to do, and now even all the dashing that Pina will be able to do on that Mew, it makes me think that this might be a good play for a Volt Tackle potentially.
Absolutely, the Volt Tackle will really be useful there, especially again looking at the build on the Venusaur. That's probably going to be a Solar Beam again as well. I have been dismantled personally by a lot of Volt Tackle into Solar Beam combos. Really awful. So that's going to be very, very good on some of these picks. That's going to shred the Chandelier, shred the Absol as well. And then again, the curse item on that as well. That's really going to be felt, especially because there is no support on the orange side. And with the top up healing from the Blissey as well, that's really going to add a lot of value. But also no tanks.
Yeah, no tanks on the purple side, no supports on the right side. In the current meta, there's definitely something to not even having a support sometimes. Just kind of running full tanks, like a few of them, it's still pretty oppressive, and I think that's part of the burst meta that we kind of have. You know, there's a lot of things that can like 100 to 0 a Pokemon, a lot of those being defenders. I mean, Blastoise, you think. You know, Trevenant's able to kind of sustain itself. So you don't necessarily in all comps need a supporter. So we've kind of seen a lot of that and even kind of sneak around into the competitive scene.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like supports are very important, but there's something to be said for the self-sustain that a lot of these Pokemon have, as well as just being able to CC someone enough for them to die. Sometimes you don't need that healing. That's an early knockout down in the bot lane from that Zero Aura as well. We can see both teams just trying to get the scores, out-secure each other, get that farm. We've got the Slowpoke zoning off, so the Chandler can get that Mill Bunnelby as well, and the Slowpoke secures that. Everyone just trying to get stacks. We now have the Ivysaur coming up for that gank as well. Blissey. Excellent secure on the Slowpoke.
Yeah, that's massive right there, right before the 850 birds. So that's you're not gonna have your tank with a really good secure move to try to get that in the top lane. But here in the bottom lane, Pina's gonna start maybe tapping these on that Electro Ball. Still, Muted attack gets a small bird, but the thing that we're looking right at is this Trevenant who just barely gets away. Big KO on the Pikachu. Electro Ball v Electro Ball down here in the bot path.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I imagine did the focus band pop there as well. Either way, super tanky, able to get away pretty quickly as well. Now we see the Slowpoke trying to score but getting locked down and just slap the Blissey once again, picking up another kill. We have an ADC Blissey on the purple side. The Litwick, still a Litwick, struggling to secure stuff. With the Blissey just waiting in the wings there, seeing if they can slap that farm away.
Yeah,
just kind of rotating
unfortunately.
back into jungle, preparing for center as well.
Yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate things when you don't have the secure move on that Litwick. And another secure move not available as 4 members of the purple side team kind of converge into that Absol who now goes down. Gonna try to maybe get back online. Litwick is gonna need to get their level 5. They do grab that bot path. Both teams kind of setting up here, maybe kind of trying to get some vision and positioning. Slowbro, all gas, no brake, trying to grab some of these stacks on in. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out here. They are quite tanky, but Sylveon is trying to use that store power, and Slowbro able to get right on out of dodge.
Absolutely. With now got these birds in bot as well, going to see if this Chandler can pick up some of that comeback EXP, get some of that farm that we're missing desperately. Wow, the Venusaur using that solar beam and immediately ejecting to make sure that the Trevenant can't escape from being fried to death. They get another solar beam off on the Chandler as well, which is almost one-shots it too. And now just zoning off orange side that are just recuperating, and we're going to see if anyone picks up this Reggie.
Absolutely. Yeah, 4 members are down for this purple side team. Pikachu's going to Volt Tackle on in, grab the Mew, gets the KO. A little bit of revenge from earlier, revenge of the Electro Ball. Trevenant's going to have to Horn Leech on away. 4 members still starting to push this Regice. It is going down pretty early, but here comes Absol. Discharge goes from Zera Aura. The beam is early. It's a little bit wide, but it doesn't matter. Zera Aura picking up a few KOs, make it 3 to be exact, and Venusaur finally clearing it out. I believe it might have been a secure with the either the boosted basic or it might have been a Giga Drain. I couldn't quite tell there.
Yeah, that was have to bring attention to the Pikachu Volt Tackle that set up so many of those kills and really stopped a lot of people from coming down and getting onto that Reggie. The Volt Tackle going off onto the Slowbro once again as well, meaning that everyone just rained damage down onto the Slowbro. We see the Absol use their Unite move, but it's immediately defended by Blissey's Unite that stops it and knocks them out as well, and that's a perfect defense there. Every question that Orange had, Purple answered perfectly.
Absolutely, yeah, 221.61 here, just above the halfway mark. They're going to grab another objective, add that to the list of the wins that they've had so far in this match. They might even, with no jump pad for the orange side team, they may elect to try to push this in. We have the flamethrower on out, and ooh, we have the slow beam actually going on the Blissey. Might not have been the right target right there in the moment. but the beams are out. They're plentiful, and they're continually pushing. And wow, we have 3 members down. This Regieleki is likely going to walk on in, and purple side team is going to maybe close out this goal zone. I don't know if they have enough money, but it's going to be close. If the orange team keeps fighting, and that's a penta for the Pika there, Guya.
That was amazing. Kuzman is back with a vengeance on that Pikachu. And then everyone just lining up for that solar beam from Venusaur as well. A 2 KO streak, incredibly smooth. And now they're just retreating back, trying to pick up as much farm as they can. The gap is just widening more and more by the second. The Trevenant seeing if they can pick up anything. Unfortunately, the Zeraora just outputting way too much damage, jumping on them, getting up their damage. They're missing the Wood Hammer as well. The focus band, they're just retreating. Blissey topping up with those eggs. And suddenly them off so they can get this Reggie. It seems like this is free game for them right now.
Yeah, Blissey actually putting in work, topping up everybody on the team, and Venusaur able to get that secure with that beam. That one wasn't wide, it wasn't early. Trevenant goes down here. Slowbro tries to surf on in, but you know what time it is. It's time for a Kawa Bummer because purple side team is absolutely steamrolling this match right now, Guya.
Absolutely steamrolling. Orange side is flat as pancakes right now, completely steamrolled. It's amazing. All the wrinkles ironed out. It's still possibly anyone's game. It's still a lot of comeback potential, just in the way that Unite is set up as a game. But we're really going to see if a purple can keep this advantage. They've got the positional advantage here as they jump in. Immediately the Blissey Unite as they jump in to secure those kills. Blissey getting a kill on the Mew, the Espeon picking up another one on the Slowbro as well. Zeraora just dancing in between the enemy and picking up so many kills for that KO streak there. The Trevenant's left behind trying to defend with not really much to defend. The Blissey keeping alongside the Zeraora while the rest of the team secures that Aleki. They're closing in, but with the Venusaur there as well to secure the Aleki, it's easy pickings. Mew comes in with the Unite move, jumps in, but is immediately CC'd into the Unite combo by Pikachu. And that's 3 on orange side.
Yeah, they might have to let this one walk here. Absol and Chandelure here, but the only thing waiting for them is the Pokemon Center. A little bit of an Uno reverse here for the Absol, who gets a couple of KOs up for themselves. Make it 2. That's actually pretty massive for them because those are some big KOs. Pikachu and Espeon both level 12 at that time. But here we go, 362, 107. All the top goal zones are broken for the orange side team, but levels across the board, you got that Absol ticked into level 13, Mew is ticked into their power specs at 12. But I think we need to get this Shandy online. We need to get this Trevenant online so that they can be a little bit more impactful for this Rayquaza fight that's coming up in here in 10 seconds.
Absolutely. We can see purple side just trying to assert that dominance and try to maintain the positional advantage. As we hit the 2-minute mark, we see both teams circling around Ray, with purple side really staying ahead. We now see the Trevenant manage to kidnap Zeraora, but Zeraora has too many dashes for that to really mean anything. The Trevenant wood hammering ghosts as they take another poke from the solar beam. It's just free damage coming from both sides. Solar beams coming from everywhere. Now we have the Slowbro onto the Blissey with the Absol picking that up. The Unite move coming from the Venusaur. And it's too much damage coming from purple side. So even though it was an amazing engage from the orange side, we now have the Chandelier using their Unite move as well to melt down the Veno. And then we have the Mew just picking up kills. Using Surf to get the Zeraora. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Surf into the Electro Ball, knew exactly where that Zeraora was waiting. Pina picking up that triple KO. Looking to maybe get a nice 100-point dunk here, but that's not going to be enough. Obviously, that's probably a smart play by Mew. Mew's not one of those Pokemon that can really rip an objective, but a little bit of a win here, a light potentially at the end of the tunnel. A flip could mean a win for this orange side team, and that's exactly what they're looking to do. Phantom Forest is on out. Blissey uses their Bliss Assist on to this Pikachu. Pikachu is putting in actual double time here. Oh man, this Rayquaza is going down though. We're gonna get a secure. Who's gonna go get it? The beams are out. They are going over, and it's actually secured by the side beam of that Espeon, Guya.
Wow, that had me genuinely on the edge of my seat. Yeah, that was insane. It was really anyone's game right at the end there. and the surrender. No whips, no nays. That's it. There was amazing plays, especially at the end as well. Genuinely fantastic comeback from Orange side there. The Pikachu.
The Pikachu. What? The Penta KO, 11 KOs, 14 assists, 88 points. But more importantly, just an absolute demon, literally everywhere, all at once, all over the map. Those Unite moves came so fast, hit a ton of damage. Whew, that was massive there by the Pikachu. Big game for really all, though. I mean, you saw Shrugs on that Venusaur doing 100 KO damage. Those beams were absolutely following that Pikachu. Pikachu would dive in with that with that Volt Tackle, and that beam would come right on top of that target. So a lot of damage all around. And Aaron, though, picking up another 68K on the healing. So keeping the team topped off. Very good game all around there. Purple side team looking good.
Absolutely. Thank God. We need some wins on purple. Thank you for your services. I'm so happy. No, yeah, that was amazing. Honestly, massive. Like both teams really did well, especially at the end. The comebacks from Orange side were great. But the follow-ups from Pikachu's Volt Tackle from purple side was just flawless. They played like really, really well. That was an amazing game to watch.
Yes, I finally got to do some Pikachu action in my life tonight after poor Alex got target banned twice in a row. Just remind everybody, okay? Just remind everybody, we will be selecting an MVP at the end of stream tonight, and that overall MVP is going to win a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card courtesy of Pandacorn Gaming. So it's been really, really fun watching these games, and I think for a lot of people who have been showing up regularly on Wednesdays, Kyle, I don't know about you, I'm seeing a lot of these gamers out there doing new stuff and actually like working on their game. Like everybody's coming through tonight, okay? We haven't been disappointed with a single match yet. The entertainment is there, the gameplay is there, like the casting is there. Like this is great. I love doing this on Wednesday nights. I just thoroughly enjoy this, but just kind of giving back to the community. Feel free at any point, if you guys do have a pop-off moment, make sure that you go back and you clip them. You're welcome to share them. We create these moments for you, but also just keep in mind that there will be one MVP chosen at the end of tonight.
Absolutely. And it's going to be Panini for their insane Decidueye plays. Let's go. No, I'm kidding.
Listen.
They did great, though. They did great. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see them on something that they do actually pick, though. It's been great games all for this entire time. Fantastic.
Yes.
I agree with you, Crutches. I thought, there's something to it, right? I like seeing new things. I like when people pick Pokemon that they've not played, or maybe it's not necessarily their role, but they want to try to get better instead of just for lack of a better word, try-harding with your main and trying to show up. I think there's something to be said about picking something new, and trying something. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, I like seeing different things, and I think we've seen that tonight. We've seen a lot of players pick things that they haven't got. I think I saw Ender on Absol, Scrambles on a ranged attacker. He's normally a speedster. Pina playing Mew. I mean, come on, boring yawn. Play something else, you coward. I just had to play the Una Reverse card on her.
Is it me, or didn't Pina actually play Sableye in her first match?
She did play Sableye.
Okay,
She's a gold badge Sableye, though. She's a gold badge Sableye. She's very good at it.
Okay, so I was informed we would be getting an ad break in a second. I don't see it, but Ninera, we have snoozes. Huh?
It's kicking off in 30 seconds.
Oh, in 30 seconds? Okay. Do we have snoozes?
It'll snooze until halfway through the match.
Oh.
It's fine. We can stall for a minute and 15 seconds.
Okay.
Starts beatboxing.
Kyle, do you have any more jokes you can tell?
I'm gonna refrain from telling jokes. Last time I told one, I'm pretty sure I like lost any chance of being a Pokemon caster.
Got yourself stuck in a jam there for a bit.
TPCI's like, what did you just say?
We will come to your defense.
wow.
You did
Okay.
fight. We will come to your defense. I don't know what to take. That would be new.
Like, wow, the way you articulated that joke was just so good. We're gonna hire you.
No, we can put this under the category of performs well under pressure. Maybe a peanut butter joke. Oh.
Oh, and you know what? You know what? For the giggles. You know what? We'll do one better. Come here, ChatGPT.
Oh no.
Tell
Here's a
me
joke
a
crunch is
peanut
playing
butter
Decidui.
joke.
See, even Infinite knows my Decidui is painful, okay?
ChatGPT, why?
Dang.
See?
This
Came
is
with
painful.
fists ablazing.
Nah, he wants the 1v1. That's what it is. He tried to call me out on the TL today. I was like, fam, I don't have beef with you. He said, no, I have beef with you.
Punches.
Lol.
It dad joked me.
Nice.
Why did the peanut butter go to school?
Oh no. Oh no.
Because it wanted to be a little more speducated.
What?
Boo.
Oh my god. It's not TTM anymore. I'm going to a different planet. I need to get far away from Earth. I need to just get out of
I'm
here.
really sorry we did this. Kyle, we should have never asked you to tell the jelly joke.
No, you shouldn't have.
We're being punished. We're being punished.
I literally just opened ChatGPT. I said, "Tell me a joke about, or tell me a peanut butter joke."
Never
Yeah, that
telling
was
a
a-
joke again.
That was a Pandora's box that should not have been opened. Now we
Wait,
must all
wait, wait.
deal with the consequences.
Why did it snooze the ad?
Panini snoozed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess we can just
We're just vibing?
we can just load the lobby and then we'll wait for the ad break to start the game.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
in this lobby, we have Squirrel, who I see you in admin. Ribbon.
Wait, why does Drew know what joke you told?
Kyle.
Kyle?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
I would like to enact my Fifth Amendment rights.
Okay, continue.
Alright, so Squirrel, Ribbon, Gucci Boy Dorian, Christian, Ahestra, Kingslayer, Lapras' Love. Lapras you love.
Oh, they went to
Sid
bed,
Frosty.
so we can remove Laprasu.
Lapras, okay. There we go. Alright, Frosty, Panini, Swag, and Squirtle.
Uh-oh. Wait, you have to separate Squirtle and Kingslayer. I'm just saying. Squirtle's in a game? The fuck he is.
Couldn't
I-
be.
That guy.
Mm-mm.
How long
For the
until
record,
this
I was
is over,
bullied
though,
into
'cause we
telling-
still have to wait until the
Wait, let's
episode's
see
over.
how long he's been in a match. Hold on. Is it our... Oh, okay. You were 1v1ing Ambu?
You know what? I'll allow it.
I would say fair. Fair. We take those.
What
The
happened?
grind never stops, huh?
If he's gonna 1v1 Umbrew, I'm gonna allow it.
Okay, so we get
Did
a
you win?
60-second ad in the next 20 seconds. After the ad break, we will start the game.
Are you winning, son? Did you win, Squirtle?
Okay, Dad bod.
Ambu was getting his ass beat too.
So yeah, that's a yes.
Dang. Okay, so we're gonna give it just a minute before we get started because we want to make sure that there's no ad break. You know what I think is crazy is that Twitch took away the moments badges, but the people who got moments badges still have them.
Yes.
I love that because I know everybody in my chat got a moments badge anytime I hit masters.
We love the moments badges.
Give me leaf for the people. Wait, ribbon. Ribbon, guess what mod I'm learning? Guess
Is it
what mod I'm
Leafeon?
learning? No. Ribbon.
Does it mimic you?
Ribbon. No, we have left the all-rounder arc early.
Oh.
It's Sylveon. Yes, it's Sylveon. I've been doing very troll things with Hyper Voice Sylveon.
It's entertaining.
Oh, you did say that. I wasn't listening. You did say that earlier.
Yeah, break finally started.
You did
We would
talk
have
about
done more
Hyper
troll
Voice
things
push
earlier
checking.
today had the fucking bot Snorlax not kicked me out of bot lane repeatedly.
Did my lights just flash because we went into an ad break?
Oh, did
That's
they?
neat.
That's cool.
That got my attention.
Damn, your room has ads. That's crazy.
Okay, but like the color profile on your lights is making my heart happy.
I stay making money. I stay making money to the point where I charge myself.
But yeah, no, Snorlax kept kicking me out of lane. I was like, but I want to troll with her.
Too bad.
Yeah, and then I used my ult to steal Ray at one point, and then all 5 of the opposite team turned on me, and I was just running and yelling for my life.
These are facts.
As a Mimikyu main, Crunches isn't allowed to play Mimikyu. Look at, you see?
Means the
really
ads.
cool.
The ad just ended.
That's
Technology has
cool.
gone too far.
What? No.
In my next edition of I'm an adult with an adult job and I make adult money, so I spend it on things like this. Get flexed on.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
I
that
need to mess with some things because I have hue lights in this room, and I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do. With,
Do you have Lumia stream?
No.
You got the Philips hue?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the info.
Yeah.
Okay. Bet.
So all the flashing lights with the music and stuff that happens when something happens on my stream, that's Lumia stream, and it works with the Philips Hue lights.
Oh, okay. Heard, chef.
All right, we have a lobby. Are we ready, casters?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, good luck, have fun.
Woo!
Taking a peek. Are we
so
gonna get the
back.
Sableye? There's no way we get a Sableye ban. Okay, we do. No Sableye. I think that's a target ban. I think Eviomint absolutely does not want Squirtle to be invading because Squirtle's kind of been on that Sableye arc, and it's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, Squirtle's been tweeting recently. They're on that demon arc right now. We can see some interesting bands here. Of course, Clefable, popular band. Meowscarada, popular band. Buzzwole, definitely a popular band as well. But the first pick, Leafeon, from Ribbon as well. I just been watching that Ribbon Leafeon montage recently. I would not want to be on orange side right now, to be honest. But we also see a Comfy and a Dodrio.
Yeah, that's going to be impressive. That Comfy is going to just absolutely mount Squirtle and kind of stay on top of him for most of the game, and that's going to be something to deal with here.
Yeah, and that's an interesting
Why
choice
use
of
the word
words.
mounted?
But I'm trying to cast. You're making it real difficult for me. All this talk about mounting and jelly and jam. Can we have some professional decorum? I'm kidding.
What did he say?
We have some interesting picks from both sides still. We got the Cinderace and the Espeon here. Very squishy team right now. They got the Pikachu, wondering if they're going to go for that CC. We see the cursed item on them as well. So any sort of sustain that purple side might have is going to be is much less effective. And I tip my hat. Nice cock to you too. Um, yeah, can we get nice cock fedoras? We need to up this merch process like ASAP. Let's get this working. Let's get
Nice
this
cock.
I'm taking a peek at what we got here. There's going to be a lot of fighting in the enemy jungle if you're the orange team. I see, you got that Dodrio. Dodrio likes to steal a lot of the jungle. You got Squirrel on that Gradient. They're going to probably do the same thing. So if I'm Ribbon, if Ribbon's the one that's going to be jungling, I am just keeping my eye out. I'm going to be trying to absolutely take that jungle area as fast as possible, make sure that it doesn't stay up for long periods of time, because there are definitely 2 Pokemon on the orange side team that are able to and willing to go into the opposing jungle and grab it.
Absolutely. The Greenham pick and the Dodrio pick, the orange side is just full of demons that don't even necessarily care about winning, because the real win is inflicting emotional trauma to purple side as deeply and as deep-seated as possible. And honestly, I respect that. Let's get these therapy bills up, way up, baby. We're going up, stocks up, therapy up, trauma up. Let's go, run that shit back. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to see if they're able to do that, or if it's going to be the Leafeon coming online as fast as possible. It's definitely some interesting angles from both teams. I feel like it's definitely anyone's game right now.
Yeah, that's why we play the James, but here we go. Game number X out of how many ever we're playing tonight. Purple side team, they're sending that Slowbro and that Score Bunny up to that top path double EV lane on the bot side. Squirtle in the orange team is going to try to clear that jungle area as fast as possible. Green is going to go immediately taking a beeline over to that purple side goal, try to grab some stacks on early.
Absolutely. We can see the Comfy and the Pikachu down bot. They're seeing if they can secure anything, getting a few hits here and there, some little handshakes. You see the Leafeon trying to get stacks, and now the Pikachu with the Electro Web getting that CC off and just trying to poke them down with those auto attacks. But the Eevee's managing to get out there just fine. Probably pick up a berry and then go back to being a menace. No real like invades at the moment, just kind of people doing those little handshakes and like just trading blows here and there. It's 25 to 14 right now. Now we have the Dodrio ganking and securing the kill on the Slowbro, giving Orange Team that advantage, pushing onto the pad, hitting the poor Score Bunny with that tri-attack and getting plenty of stacks in as well. We also now have the Aegis-Slash there to answer and see if they can pick up any kills, get some of those Altarias, and then secure that on the Delphox as well.
Yeah, and they do get that KO there. Score Bunny grabs a KO on Greedent, who is just freshly evolved, but returning the favor is Squirtle, ticked into level 6 on that Dodrio, grabs that Score Bunny. Bot side, looks like Leafeon goes down. Espeon trying to do their best to kind of keep this Pikachu-Comfey combo from scaling up. Big Electro Ball secure there by the side, and not only that, this Pikachu's got hands, gets the KO on to that Espeon, and big engage there for orange side team, grabbing another 40-point dunk here in the bot side.
Yeah, I'm starting to see like why Alex's Pikachu was banned, because every time Pikachu does appear, it's showing up. It's really showing up and showing up. And they get the security Electro Ball on that Indeedee as well. Dodrio picking up farm in mid. And both teams just trying to reposition. The Bird's not far from coming up as well. We now have Dodrio coming up into the top lane, securing the kill on the Slowbro again, getting more stacks in as well. Aegis-Slash coming back to counter jungle as well. Getting some CC off in the Greedent, which is so important for taking down a Greedent in general. They managed to secure that too.
Yeah, Aegis-Slash going in with shield form, getting a little bit of a defense boost, using those boosted basics to heal up. But here we go, triple trample on into the purple side team. Only thing Squirtle finds is the back of the Pokemon Center as Delphox, the breaks in, is going to have to try to back grab a couple citrus berries, but wait for the little bit of reinforcements of this Greedent, who is now getting sliced on down. Down goes that breaks in. Are they going to be able to get this 40-point out? No, because Greedent is here and able to do a bit of damage, stopping it and stalling that out as long as possible. It's exactly what you want from your Greedent. Got enough time for Squirtle to come back in and engage with this tri-attack.
Absolutely. Yeah, they definitely stayed there for a bit too long, which allowed the jungler to come back. get those kills while they were low, get that comeback EXP as well. It's still very, very even for both sides, really just a small gap in between in terms of points. We could see teams starting to rotate for Aleki the Greedent, seeing if they could score that, but just pulling away. Rotating back to the goal, seeing if they can score anything. The Cinderace defending that pad while we see teams on the Regirock right now. We've got the ult from the Pikachu with the Comfy speeding them into the backline. Aegis slashing as much as possible. Pikachu with the 2 KO streak.
Yeah, big objective play and really strong play there by the orange team, who really was able to wipe that Regirock off the map before purple team was even, you know, wiser of what was going on. Ribbon's going to be a little bit in trouble living on that 1 HP. The dream is over. Squirtle takes them down. This tri-attack is just dipping and dashing all over the place in this bot lane. Both teams kind of trying to fight over this tier 1 goal. Green is going to try to dive on in, throw those bullet seeds on over. Unable to get the KO. Slow beam goes on top of Squirtle, just like they said in chat. That slow beam is probably going to be ego ulting Squirtle all match.
Yeah, they used that exactly as they said they would, exactly what it said on the tin, and the Pikachu picking up some kills with the Electro Ball as well, and just Fire Spin zoning them off so they can get those scores, break that pad. We see both teams trying to retreat back to jungle. Greedent coming into the jungle to be as annoying as possible. Cinderace there to back them up, but too much damage from that bullet seeds, just raining hell on the Leafeon.
Yeah, the bolt seed, and then they grab that green berry Uwu and able to dip, dash, and dodge right on into everybody. And living just so dangerously low, able to use those berries to heal themselves right back up. But this top goal is living at 13, so both teams are here and ready. Triple trample on into the purple side team. And Squirtle is kind of taking exception to that Eagle Slowbro ult. Gonna get the KO there. Actually, Pikachu gets the confirmation there. Are they gonna be able to get this 40-point dunk in? No, they break it early, and Squirrel's a little bit annoyed by the low break. I think he might have been able to have a really nice overcap there.
Yeah, they might see that bite them back a bit later because the gap is very small now. It's very narrow. We can see the Leafeon on the bot lane trying to see if they can secure that Reggie, but we see the Aleki up top getting lower and lower. Slowbro trying to zone off, but the Unite move as well, just offering so much damage. And another Ego ult. Another Ego ult. That's beautiful.
I love to see it. I love to see it. I mean, don't ever question, what that Slowbro is going to be doing. They said it in chat. They said, I'm going to ego ult you every single time. And what have we seen? But it does look like Orange Team, they grabbed that Lecky. They might try to maybe push that in, and it just walks. It looks like the purple team was a little bit timid, didn't want to get caught in that fire spin. They got just far enough away for that Lecky to just kind of prance on in, and that's a big goal there for the orange side team.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, the fire spin, so good for zoning out. You know, if you're going to get caught in that fire spin, you're going to be taking so much damage from whoever is there to follow up, that being in case of the Dodrio. See the Leafeon managing to get some scores, try to close the gap a bit more. But with a gap with almost 100 right now, it's definitely an advantage in Orange's favor as they secure those middle birds as well. And now kind of surrounding that Aegis Slash, but the Aegis Slash gets back out.
Yeah, getting on out here. 3 minutes left in this match. 1 minute left till the final stretch. 289, 234. Purple team gets a little bit of comeback XP here and kind of brings the score in. Oh, but a little bit of a late Dodrio. Your triple trample unite does pick up a couple of KOs for the orange side team, but Dodrio is going to have to farm that unite move back up before this Rayquaza. They do have a little bit of a score lead and an open home-based goal if orange does decide and elect to go and score that way, but right now, if you're orange team, you're sitting pretty. You're looking at the levels across the board; they're pretty high, and the only kind of negative is not having that Dodrio unite. But I think going down there would have been pretty bad for that orange team.
Absolutely, it's way too close to Ray for anyone to be dying to anything silly, like for instance, I don't know, an ego Slowbro ult. But now, in those last 2 minutes, Ray is ready to be slain. We're going to see both teams trying to assume those positions, see if they can get any positional advantages. Maybe doing a little dance. A little whip, maybe a little nene in the Thea Sky Ruins today. Beautiful. We love to see it.
Yeah,
That's an
we've
instant
had
MVP for
some
me.
whips. Yeah, we've had some whips. We've had some nays.
Yeah.
Now we're looking to maybe get a Rayquaza for either team here. I don't know. That might have been a little bit of a stretch, but Green is looking to engage into this Cinderace and kind of back on out. Orange team knows that they have this lead, so they're kind of playing a little bit conservative, just trying to stay in vision. But Pikachu is looking to engage. They got some hands, fires that Thunderstorm and into that Electro Ball, picks up the KO on that Espeon, and Cinder might be next here if they don't be super quick about it. But Slowbro able to do a little bit of damage, triple trample on, and 2 members down for each team here, Guya.
Yeah, wow. So many Pokemon going down for both teams. They are trying to CC that Greedent with the Comfy, but it's so difficult to shut down Comfy, shut down Greedent when there is a Comfy on it. It's just so much sustain, so much hindrance resistance as well. All of the damage they were taking, but they survived, and basically full health again as well. It's still very, very close, but there's overcaps from the caps from the purple side as well. It's really going to be anyone's game to see what we can do here. The Ray is very, very low. Pikachu going in with a Bolt Tackle as well. Aegis Slash uniting, securing that Pikachu, and then purple side kicking up the Ray during that fight. Fantastic.
Wow, adding insult to injury. They did end up kind of catching that score lead there in mid-Ray fight, so they didn't actually even need the Rayquaza, but they're going to take it anyway. And a little bit of dancing from Ribbon. Ribbon just wants to stay in that lavender haze because that purple team is going to be your winner.
Beautiful, beautiful. That was fantastic.
Draku wanted a Taylor Swift reference, so I needed to drop one in.
Oh, yeah, that was flawless. That made up for the Rayquaza.
Yeah, that was not my best work. That was not my best work.
Yeah, I don't think Drew liked it either.
Drew doesn't like Taylor Swift. He's a Denver Broncos fan.
I don't think that Drew liked your Rayquaza.
Yeah, that's probably fair too.
That's where it started. Draku
Yeah,
perfection. That was for you, Draku. Holy.
I see Squirtle just taking the fight off of Thea Sky Ruins and straight into the DMs as well.
I mean, listen, they could always run the ones the next time we have customs. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say Kingslayer's gonna want that 1v1 versus Squirtle. That might be the next 1v1 that Squirtle takes. So.
Oh, thank you for coming through, Frosty. Appreciate you. Run the ones featuring King. Yes. You good?
Are you saying you want to do the ones right now?
Wait.
Is that what we're doing? We settling the beef right now?
Oh, he said no.
Oh, rip.
Next
RIP
week.
the dream.
Okay, well, next week we don't have customs.
Yeah.
We won't be here next week.
No,
Just
next
saying.
week is next Saturday.
He doesn't get that I'm trolling him. That's fine. Okay, we have one more lobby. We have one more lobby before we announce tonight's MVP. So Nanera, would you do me the honor of calling the next lobby, please?
Yes, in the next lobby, we have Just Khaleesi, Ombru, Guzmans, Miska, Rex Under Mash, Pina, Ramon, and Gucci Boy. Okay, can we
Gucci.
come up with a group name for them so that I can call just the group name that calls all four?
Team Pina.
All right, Team Pina, bet.
That's right. Rex is gone. Remember, we had the whole Rex Manny Day conversation that I got very upset with some people.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Rex doesn't get any praise because he left.
Rip.
All right, and then Christian.
There is something going on.
In the basement.
Uh-oh.
Kyle, what did you do?
I didn't do. Why is it always me?
I don't know. Why is it always you? Stop.
Wait. I just caught up. What the fuck? I have to say
This is
one,
why you
yeah.
guys all have to sign NDAs. I hope you know that.
What? But why is it always me that's starting things?
I don't know.
Why
Kyle,
is that
it
my
you?
reputation? Why is that? I'm literally right here.
Momo, you tell us,
Your first. I was literally casting a game, and your first reaction is, Kyle, what did you do? I'm never
Listen,
telling you my
nobody
middle
asked for
name.
that joke earlier, but here we are, okay?
The thing about jelly and jam jokes is they spread. Okay. Just
Got him.
Call me
I'm not gonna
Jam
lie.
Boy.
Yeah, can we
Please
get a
hold.
name? Can we get a name change?
Please hold.
Can we get Jam Boy Kyle going? Let's
Yep,
make that a thing.
Please hold. Oh, where are you?
Kyle's gonna stop showing up on Wednesdays.
Listen, I have massive respect for you, Kyle. If you're having a jam, I'll get you out.
Every time I come here, I'm abused.
Oh,
All right, there we
well.
go. I fixed it.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Guya.
Thank you. Another legacy. First nice cock and now this. Like, I'm on a roll in PandaCon so far, to be honest.
Now Bounce is gonna ask what's going on. Okay, who are we missing?
So we're missing Guzman.
Oh, my face actually hurts right now. Oh my god.
I'm losing this pair of lashes. It's gone.
Bounce, save me! Bounce, I'm wearing your sun on my head.
What?
Oh.
Kyle?
Oh, look, medkit.
I thought we were doing like a Dragapult roleplay for a second.
Bounce has a Mudkip profile picture right now, and I need him to defend me because I'm getting bullied.
We're missing Guzman's and Gucci Boy.
I get bullied into telling the joke, and then I get bullied because I told the joke. I can't win here.
Mods, get them on all fours and put them in a jam.
You are lucky I have practice and not spewing my water everywhere, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to apologize. I was like, I'm so sorry. I should have waited.
Oh, don't worry. Practice.
Okay, who are we missing from the lobby?
All right, final call for Guzman's and Gucci Boy Dorian. I see you in the chat.
Oh my god. Okay, if we don't end up filling the final spot, can we put somebody in chat who hasn't gamed yet tonight?
Yes.
Is this the last lobby? Yes, it is. We will be naming the MVP after this game.
Woo! I've been taking notes.
Oh, I love this.
So
Yeah, I've got a new notebook recently.
I see a
Very
Chunks
soon.
and a Poke Ryan that have both attempted to join the queue, and they have not had a chance to game this evening. Oh, we got a Gucci Boy. So Chunks, if y'all still heal.
I'm coming back at against my better judgment.
Chunks, are you coming in?
Is this a drunk night? Pokey Ryan, would you believe we're completely sober? Stop spreading the jam guy slander. No,
Listen, we need
Drew's
to stop
was my favorite. Drew's was my favorite because I really thought we were all in trouble. We need to chill with all the jam and jelly jokes, y'all. For real, some modicum of decorum needs to be preserved.
We need
That's
to stop
pretty good.
spreading these jokes, otherwise Kyle's toast. Thank you, thank you.
Call for Chunks.
Chunks, did you leave? That's okay. We prefer creamy anyways.
Yes,
Huh?
we do. Especially if you're making a peanut butter pie.
Oh,
Who doesn't
Oh,
like
wow.
a good cream pie?
Okay, Pokey Ryan, you want to come in?
no.
You want to slide right in, friend? Just jam you right into this lobby? Make everyone else jelly?
You got something jammed in your throat there, Nadera? Why are you coughing?
Possibly.
Hey, yo.
Okay, great. So now we've got Jam Boy and Throat Go over here. Okay. Excellent.
The most sober crunches stream, y'all don't even know. And I've only had one coffee today.
Y'all really don't know. Also, just for the record, I'm not the one named Throat Goat in the basement.
That's true.
Hey,
That was
that's
already
also a
taken.
state of mind. But you know, I guess that would be a hard pill to swallow.
Nah, just need practice.
Yeah, I was hoping someone would follow up. I figured it would be you. See, that's the Unite Move synergy that we're looking for here. No, my face actually hurts.
The jokes in chat, you guys. Okay. We got gamers, we got casters, we got jokes. Good luck, have fun.
Let's go.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
We do have a game to cast here, Guya. This is the last game of the night. My
Last game of the
feelings
night.
are hurt. I've been called Jam Boy. I've been made fun of, but you know what? We're gonna persevere here. Buzzwall's going down. Blastoise is going down. Those are not coming to the Thea Sky Ruins in this final and last game of the night.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, after a Fable ban as well, man, I was really hoping we would see a Duraludon picked here as well. That would be very, very exciting. But we see the Hooper ban as well.
Got him!
Oh my gosh.
Last game of the day, just nuts galore. Excellent. So many nuts, not a Greedent in sight. Crazy. We see the Cinderace first pick, very brave. We also have the Venusaur and potentially an Aegislash here as well. And then into the Eldegoss and the Slowbro. Not Slowbro. I was baited. That's crazy.
Well, you might call them if they baited you really well. I'd say that they're maybe the master of that. But here we go. Lapras is going to be going in on the right side for that orange team. Ender Glaze locking in that Duraludon, looking to be a skyscraper in the Thea Sky Runes. Khaleesi, though, what is Khaleesi going to be grabbing here in this last slot? We don't have a supporter on the side of the orange team. Looking to aim for that Comfey. And Comfey goes pretty well on that Lapras because you can even attach to the Lapras or whoever Lapras decides to grab with their Unite, and you could kind of have 3 Pokemon transported by the Lapras Express.
Exactly. And some very interesting plays here as well. There's a lot of different plays that can be made by these comps as well. A lot of different. Yeah. We got the Duraludon as well, which is excellent. I'm really, really excited to see how this front line manages to zone off so they can keep that Duraludon alive, get them ripping, get them shredding. Yeah, I feel like it's quite a balanced team for both sides, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have one of each, right? I mean, maybe not necessarily a dive speedster on the right side, but you have a very balanced comp. On the left side, though, you do have almost one of each. You could kind of play Slowbro in the all-rounder build, or I guess you could kind of put Wiggly as more of that tank, and Eldegoss kind of offers a lot of different things. So, I'm taking a peek here. One thing that I'm looking right at is Onbu on that Venusaur. That is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon to play right now, and I don't see a lot of things. Obviously, you do have that the Zeraora that could dive on it, but the Venusaur is gonna, if it's playing that beam, that's gonna be the longest range move that any Pokemon really has access to on cooldown. So they're gonna have free access if they're able to grab a front line, do kind of really what they want once they get that level 7.
Absolutely. As we can see here, the Duraludon and the Lapras as well with that good early game potential, early game zoning, early game secure as well. An eject at an X speed popped early as well. Duraludon just trying to get that damage off so if they can secure anything. And then just going back, securing that Bartleby as well. That's some good farm from the orange side, while we've got some early stacks for purple side as well.
Yeah, getting some of the stacks for purple side. This Bulbasaur is going to try to defend and prevent any stacking. Looks like Slowbro does have 5, so that is probably just going to go on through, and it absolutely does. Slowbro actually going that Scald Bro, so that's kind of, more of an attack-heavy Pokemon. The cooldown on Scald is pretty low in itself, but here goes Zeraora. Zeraora is going to look to dive on in, going to use that Spark and Slash combo to try to knock up this Venusaur Comfey combo. Give some room for the Slowbro to get another stack on here, Guya.
Yeah, you can see a full-on brawl going on down in the bot lane as well. The Comfey healing is not enough to keep that Bulbasaur alive. With the assault of the Eldegoss turned Elder Glock and the Zeraora as well. In the top lane, we can also see the aftermath of a little bit of a brawl up there as well. The Aegis Slash has gone into the top lane. We now see them trying to pick up any farm. Lapras not managing to secure that, seeing if they can get the thing. And we see the Duraludon using Flash Cannon, which is going to be very, very cool. A lot of zoning potential. A little bit of CC added from that as well. So there's a lot of range on the orange side. Yeah,
I'm actually kind of excited to see the Duraludon Lapras combo, kind of turning Lapras into almost kind of a turret once it uses that Unite move. So that'll actually be a pretty cool thing to see. But Zeraora is going to dive on in, puts a stop to some of the scoring using that Spark Discharge combo. But here in the bottom path, 69 nice to 64 at the 730 mark, and purple side team is trying to go on in, but Aegis Slash is slicing through them pretty easily, but they go down. Duraludon is here to stop a push to this little push by the purple team though.
Unfortunately, that Flash Cannon not enough. The Comfey's healing also not enough as well. The Zeraora is just very fed right now. He's just shredding through those low health attackers. The Comfey struggling to heal through all of that damage. And they now just retreat as well with that pad down, seeing if they can pick up any extra farm. The Wigglytuff and this Lapras fighting each other, seeing if the Lapras can pick up the execute damage from the Parasong, but they pull back. And And then they get the Regirock as well, and that's an easy burst of team-wide EXP, boost to the defenses as well. It's going to really see how they get value out of that in this next fight.
Yeah, here comes the next fight here. All 5 members of the orange side team here looking at this Regieleki. Gonna start this engage on out. Starlight Recital out, giving some shields over to the purple side team. Aegislash gets put to sleep. It's night time for them. Slowbro's gonna get the KO on that. These Scalds are hitting hard. This Zera Aura using those sparks into the discharge and doing a massive amounts of damage, getting the KO streak of 2, make it 3. Not only that, but it looks like purple side team might try to get in. It looks like they may be able to close out this goal zone. Good zoning by the Slowbro and the Wigglytuff, buying some time for Zera Aura to get their scores on. But coup de grace here for the Aegislash, slicing through them, and they're gonna spread this purple team like jam, and they are going down. And we have Venusaur coming on in. Verdant Anger is gonna try to go on in with this Petal Giga Drain build.
Speaking of anger, I'm angry after what I just had to hear. But that was amazing comeback from the orange side, who are still on 69. It's starting to wonder if maybe they just don't want to come back. Maybe they found the number and they're just gonna stay there.
You know what? I'm here for it. Stay at 69 points until Rayquaza, and then, you know, maybe score, I'm not going to do the math, but score enough to get 420, go immediately from 69 to 420. Obviously, national holiday is next week. Maybe they're looking to celebrate with a nice 420 score by the end of the match, but we still have another 5 minutes left. Basement Reggie is going to be spawning. Oh, we have the Slow Beam going to go onto that Venusaur, who's got that Petal Giga Drain build. Are we going to have another Blazing Bicycle Kick from Cinder? It doesn't quite do the damage that they want. They do pick up the KO on to that Aegislash, and Slowbro is absolutely putting in some double time here, keeping the front line protected or keeping the back line protected, being that just absolute pest of a front line. And it doesn't seem like Orange Team has even been able to walk into any of these fights that they wanted to engage on.
Absolutely, the defenders, supporters doing an excellent job here zoning off. Even with that range, they're not able to get in. Every time the Zero was close to dying, they just came back. And now they're just picking off more kills. Though the Lapras finally does get the pick on that Zero Aura. So they're now just doing their best to defend that pad. We have the Venu engaging with the ult and just nuking them. That's so much damage from the Venu, which is an amazing conversion. They're now going to push onto that pad, see if there's some comebacks. Are they going to try and push? Is the reign of 69 over? Yes, it is. It's now, but the gap is now closing. We love to see it.
Closing the gap, but getting some of the gap right back is that Wiggly dropping another 40-point score in that top path. 4 minutes left in this match, 2 minutes till the final stretch. And right now, your purple side team has a little bit more or a little bit less than 100-point lead. They're looking pretty good here. They're probably also going to be able to take away this Regieleki and have that walk into the tier 2, or at least put a little bit of pressure on them. 4 members of the purple side team up and the top path. Zero Aura are going to use that Plasma Gale and it's going to connect onto that Lapras, but they're going to spark discharge on over, and they're going to get the KO on that Duraludon. Lapras going down. Now you have all 5 members of the purple side team just absolutely running as a unit into every one of these fights. They are very cohesive right now. Zera Aura is going to go down. It looks like Wiggly might be going down. The huge defensive stand by this Venusaur. Anbu looking pretty strong with that comfy pocket.
Yeah, that was a fantastic defense there as well. With the Venu, with the comfy, of course, is a tried and tested combination. Extreme survivability, extreme tankiness as well. And now the Slowbro goes down to that flash cannon with the Lapras zoning them off as well. We can just see both teams trying to pick up farm, do their rotations in preparation for the Reggie down in bot lane. We can see the Wigglytuff there just scoping out the area with those big old glasses, seeing what they can find, doing a little spin as well. That's beautiful. Wow. 10s across the board, little pirouette. It's amazing. I love ballet, big fan. And now we have the Reggie Steal here as well. Obviously, it's going to be highly sought after. We're going to see what they can do there. But Wigglytuff running straight into an Aegislash who says, no, I'm not a fan of ballet. I prefer you whip the Nene. And now purple side picks up the Reggie Steal as well.
Yeah, it's going to be massive. 90 seconds. They'll have the special attack and the attack boost which will pretty much span this entire Rayquaza fight, and they are looking to engage immediately. Lapras is going to try to dash on in, use that Parasol, but here we go. Venusaur going to utilize that Verdant Anger. Starlight Recital comes out, giving some shields over to the team. Slowbro utilizes their Unite move. It goes onto that Aegislash. Aegislash goes down. Zeraora going down. Venusaur, with the cuffing pocket. It's got some hands here, Guya. They're looking to do 3. This is a 4 KO. Oh, the Commissar has been full force here in the last game here, Guya.
The Venusaur has come, and so have I. Fantastic. What an amazing end to that game. It was really anyone's game, and Orange Side just took it away. They were able to get in the middle there. The Comfy was able to pop the Unite move as well, get those sustain. Now Orange Side getting those dunks. Now we've got some dancing from both sides as well. That's what I love to see. Step up to Electric Boogaloo down in the bot lane. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, they definitely step up too. Oh, love it, love it. We are gonna have a little bit of a dance party here. Yeah, 573, 228, 45 seconds left. There is still a little bit of time here, potentially for a comeback, but I think the door is gonna be closed here once Cinder goes down. Yeah, 4 members down on the side of the purple team, and that's gonna be too little too late. Not enough time on the clock, not enough money in their pockets, and Orange team gonna pick up the dub in this last and final game of the Crunchy Customs. Not for the month, because we do have one more in this month of April, but not next week. Sorry, friends.
Unfortunate, as we can see. Oh, if they didn't score, they could have ended on 69-9. That would have been fantastic and really symbolic, but that was a great game. Really amazing, advantageous states for both teams. Orange just managing to scale well enough. Yeah. Orange really baited us, but it turns out they were the masters indeed.
They were masters at baiting for sure. Here comes your final 739, 228. Orange team taking that last game MVP. I think it has to, at least for this match, definitely going over to Anbu on that Venusaur. That last fight was the Anbu show. We were just living in it. Great healing by the Comfey to kind of keep them alive. 169K. 169.6 here, Kuya.
Wow. If that's not nice, I don't know what the fuck is. Holy, that's fantastic. Yeah, wow. And they've got Bunny in their name as well. Like, there's a little bit of bias from my side personally. That's like a far off cousin or something. No, yeah, that was great. Again, like really good gameplay from both sides. It was very much in Purple's favor for quite a lot of the game as well. But both of them were keeping it quite close. And then someone started nutting at some point, and everyone lost control.
Yeah, wild match, and definitely a really fun one, kind of back and forth to end it. Holy, pretty great. Ooh. So I think we're kind of getting to that point, aren't we, Crunches?
I believe we are. Also, I feel like Anbu is the real winner tonight, no matter what happens here. But we have come to the point in the evening where the lobbies are closed. And now we will turn it over to our comms got jammed and then Venu netted on us. Pokey Brad literally just showed up and was like, I understand the assignment, fam.
They peanut buttered all over you until you jammed.
Oh, Peentus.
I hope there's no allergies in the chat. There's a lot of nut going on. Don't get me wrong.
We need a nut button. Okay, so this is the point where we are going to ask our guest caster for the evening to select their overall MVP. Let us know why you selected them and who it is, and they will win a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card courtesy of Pandacorn Gaming. Guya, who is your MVP for tonight?
Well, I've been breaking in my brand new notebook, taking some notes. I've got some very interesting notes as well. From throughout every single game, I was picking 1 or 2 different people that really stood out. Obviously, Indy was fantastic on the guard in that first game as well. Liko on the Mime, doing some amazing CC against that Dragon Current was fantastic. We had Ender on the Wiggly at one point, just slapping people to death. That was crazy. That was crazy. Smash on the Hooper, excellent placement for those as well. Really, really good placement. Panini on the Desi for the first time, completely by accident, really did quite a good job as well. Like I hope they can dedicate some time to that as well. I'd like to see them play that one day. Maybe run it back for another future customs or something. Rex was doing great CC as well. We had Evielment on the Sableye. The Sableye, you could see
That
the trauma.
game.
You could see the trauma. That was comedy. I need to go back. That has to be clipped. That needs to be turned into some sort of edit. Huzman's on the Pikachu as well. But the Penta,
that was massive.
CC,
I might have some bias there too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then we also have Ambu on the Venu as well. Some great numbers. Some.
Nice.
The note I put in brackets was literally just come. So take of that what you will. An excellent note. What a note to end the last game, right? Out of all of those, though, also completely crossed over one as well. Pina, Happy Wednesday as well. They were amazing on the Mew. They were displaying some amazing Mew gameplay in those games as well. However, this was a hard one. It was hard. Yeah, not the only one. But the MVP that I am choosing, without any ounce of bias, genuinely because the games are fantastic, is going to be Huzman's.
Woo!
Yeah, let's go.
Congratulations, Huzmans!
Absolutely deserved.
Yeah, fantastic. Like the Pikachu plays were genuinely like flawless. They perfect CC, amazing follow-ups as well, just enabled their entire team, and then the Pentas as well.
Yes.
Fantastic. It was between that and the Sableye. The Sableye was also really, really good, but had to pick one.
Yeah, I will admit, watching Huzmans play Pikachu made me question a lot of my skill.
It made me want to pick up Pikachu.
Right. Well, it made me want to put it down because I'm like, well, maybe the legacy just needs to move, like switch hands at this point. That was all of the MVPs that you mentioned. I think were fantastic. I think every single one of them, as soon as you called them out, I vividly remembered points in the game where they just had some really amazing moments. And I don't envy you for being the one to have to choose tonight because we really did have some spectacular games tonight. So thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Huzmans, I will be in touch with you to get you your gift card, friend. And then your Pikachu match will be highlighted on my YouTube channel as well. So be on the lookout for that. We will not be here next week. I'm actually touching grass next week. So sorry, not sorry. It is Nanera week and the brats will be offline. Yes, you won a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card, courtesy of Panicorn Gaming, friends. So I will be in touch with you to get that to you. How dare I touch grass? I know I don't do it very often, and I kind of suck at it. But I'm gonna be. It's Nanera week next week. We'll be touching grass, so we will be back the following week. Make sure y'all come out. Loving the stream. Thank you so much, Izzy. But make sure that you guys, come back, hang out. Let's see what's going on. This Friday, I have a collab. We're going to be doing Unite. We might be doing some viewer games. So, if you guys want to come through, hang out. Make sure that if you guys are not already, please make sure that you follow the amazing people that are here with me behind the scenes. Guya and his community, or their community to the moon. Make sure that you check them out. Also, one of the best Dragapults I've ever seen. Make sure you're following Kyle. Kyle is one of our main casters and our chief creative casting. He's our C3PO
officer.
Yeah. The chief creative casting and production officer for Panicorn Gaming, and he's responsible for all the amazing casting talent that you see here. And he'll be with me every Wednesday, so long as he's available. And we're working on some big stuff for you guys, just so you guys know. Also, Nanera. Nanera is a certified stretch coach. And also does co-working streams on Monday and does co-working with me over on Panicorn on Fridays. And she's my right hand and takes care of all my security here, which is why our streams go as smoothly as they do. But make sure that you guys are staying tuned. Connect with all of these amazing people. If you're not already in the Panicorn Playground, that is another protected space, Discord community where all of our teams hang out, and we do body doubling and community nights in there as well. But Panicorn is working on some really, really big stuff for you guys. Just stay tuned. We have so much coming. It's going to be amazing. And we're really, really excited to bring it to you. So it starts with, this week's announcements of the casters, which Guya was announced today. So, welcome to your caster arc, friend.
Let's go! Yeah! That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. Okay, go on a caster arc. Ooh-wee, let's go. Thank you. Thank you.
My favorite.
Momo, this avatar makes my heart happy.
Oh, it's so good. It literally, no, it does. Hestra, Huzman's won the MVP tonight. So congratulations again, Huzman. We need to find a raid target, y'all. We need to take this lovely community somewhere and drop them off into another lovely community. Holy.
Let's see. Run a Die Rain is on. We
I
have.
see a friend who's not playing Unite that we have not said hello to in a hot minute.
Who is that?
Patch.
Oh,
He's playing Fortnite.
Patch is playing Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
We do love patchwork. Do you take suggestions? I absolutely do.
That is a cool hat.
Do you like mudkips?
Momo, draw me in a hat. Thank you.
Oh, the MC Charizard? Oh, I don't think we've rated them before. Okay, we could do that. The MC Charizard. Right? Charizard?
Wait.
That looks like the right one.
I apologize in advance, but I gotta, his brain.
Thank you.
Tawi-Zai.
Charizard. Okay, so there's raid text. If you are a follower, the first raid text is you. If you are a follower, the second set of raid text is you. Oh my God. See, now I'm fucked up now. Okay. Second set of raid text is if you are a sub, a brat, a sub, a good girl, a brat tamer, or a brat tamer. I am out of. I've been spread thin tonight.
It seems like you're just getting your words all jammed.
It's probably just me being too busy being jelly over here. Yeah, so we're going to go say hi to the MC Charizard. Make sure that you guys are connecting with these amazing people that I have back here with me. And again, I'll be here on Friday. Make sure you guys stay tuned on Panicorn. We got lots of stuff coming for you over there as well. Appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out. Congratulations, Huzmans. Appreciate y'all. We will see you next time. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.